Hello, my beautiful words. No. Nope. Changing the shit around. Should put more pink lipstick. I think it's enough, but anyways. I love the pink. It makes me so happy. All right. This top is like, that's why it was on sale, I think. Frickaroni. Like, it doesn't even stay. It's cute. This hair. I should just call my videos this hair, this dress. And enjoy the planetary what am I saying? Like, sometimes I lose myself in like thought. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got solar plexus. Oh my god, let's say this again. Okay. All right, Sabrina. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We have oh really? This is how it's gonna do. That's how it's gonna be. Okay, let's do this again. Oh my god, this thing is not staying. Love it. I'm excited for you. Us. Okay. Yeah. I'm recording. I'm going to put this in the bloopers. No, I'm kidding. Hey. Okay. Amazing. It's fucking amazing. I can't believe that. Like, and how many hours that took you? Okay. We're saying goodbye. We reached enough. I've changed my earrings because the other ones kept falling off and it's so annoying. So let's get into your reading. Hello, my beautiful. Like, ooh. Why is it always Scorpio that I lose myself? Oh my god. No, it's not always Scorpio. Hello, my beautiful warriors. My name is Sabrina and welcome to this energy talk. If you're looking for the extended of the zodiac, the timestamps are below. So happy winter, happy summer. Depends on which hemisphere you're living on. To me, winter is such a beautiful. As much as I'm not a winter activity person, I do love to sit inside and watch the snow fall. But winter is on the 22nd is the winter solstice, which is the longest night of the year, right? And the beautiful part of that is that we are the next day brings forth more light, you know, and as the day goes on, spring comes and there's more light, and to me that's indicative of where we are on this journey, right? We're like in this process of darkness, which is all this release of energies. And this past week I've been in the winter retreat where I literally went 5 days without talking to anybody. I was sitting in the dark, but I wasn't in that place of I'm depressed, I'm sad, I don't know where I'm going. It wasn't that where I used to be maybe like years ago. It was just like I needed to be. And I needed to be quiet. And they were like, just hydrate, nourish yourself, and rest. Because I understood that there's a lot of solar, I don't know if you guys follow about the Schumann resonance or that, but there's a lot of solar X flare, I don't even know what to call it, right? These solar flares coming in, and I don't attach to those things, but I really felt it. I felt something coming in. I felt like an activation or something was happening. And last night I was like this, wide awake till 2 in the morning, and I'm like, and then I finally, like, I was like, can you put some fairy dust on me so I can sleep, you know? I'm like trying everything. I was like, what's going on here? And I'm like, you know, if I'm awake, at least can you show yourselves? You know, I'm trying to like have a fun time with my team around me, right? And then at like 4:43 a.m., silly like that, of course, I get woken up because I feel like this massive energy wave like just swooped into my room. And I was like, and I woke up, I was like, what? And it was just felt like the whole earth moved, or just my room or something. And I was like, what is going on? I wasn't afraid, but I was a bit shocked. Like, it was just like, anyways, I don't know if you're feeling that. I've been having like erratic sleep or some and deep 2 hours sleeps. Like I feel like it's been like 12 hours I slept. You know, anyways, I stayed up till like 7, I think, until the construction started. I was like, oh, construction started, and then I fell asleep and I woke up at 10:30 kind of thing. It's just like very weird. And also in that time, I had clown nightmares. Like literally clowns, different kinds of clowns dressed up and with these machetes and chopping people's heads off. It was like coming in the metro and the subway and shoot. Like it was just very violent. And I don't usually have violent. I don't watch these kinds of movies, so I don't have that. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, so they're like, you're filtering the collective, the fears, the collective. And I'm like, wow, man. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, wow, this job that I volunteered for on this earth, it's like so challenging to me at times. I'm like, it's really heavy. Anyways, I don't know how you're feeling. I'd love to know where you're at on this because it's crazy. So, winter, longest night, light. Summer, for those of you in the summer hemisphere, the southern hemisphere is the longest day of the year. So kudos to you. You got lots of sunshine coming in. You have, it's a time for replenishment, revival, like restoration of light, like shining your freaking light. I kind of, you know, as above, so below. So to me, it's all like one, actually, right? We're all feeling it in different ways. And the solstice is always a special year, especially for the witches and warlocks out there, for the pagans. You know, it's a really beautiful time of the year for everybody. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy birthday, Sagittarius, too. We're entering into Capricorn season. The season, Capricorn is all about, it's the 10th house. It's a career, achievement, success, which is interesting because we're moving into 2024 year, which is 8, which is all about that as well. So kind of like a beautiful entrance and foray into this new year. As we all, to me, I keep getting the message that you will be rewarded very soon. Every single one of you. So continue trusting the plan. Like the moment you doubt, the moment, you know, is the moment we step back. And it's kind of, and it's really challenging, I gotta tell you. So I was thinking about thinking. Actually, I was thinking about thinking. I was like, when I was staying up late or early or whatever in the mornings in bed, I'd like, it's inevitable that we think. You know, like I know a lot of times in my videos I say we need to stop thinking, we need to get quiet, and it's like, yeah, okay, Sabrina, it's really easy to say, but it's really not the easiest thing to do, because ultimately we are human, right? So as long as I'm a human, I have a mind and I have an ego, and the mind is going to continue thinking. It's just changing it up, like recognizing and releasing. You know, it's like allowing the emotion or the thought to come in and releasing it, letting it out, kind of thing. It's just, to me, it's more about the awareness of this thought. Like, it's fine to be, we're going to think, it's inevitable. Like, there's no not thinking unless we live in a cave, you know, somewhere in a no man's land, right? But we don't. We live in big cities, or we live in like small villages. Whatever we live in, there's people around us, there's things around us, right? Even if you live in the forest, you have animals, you have like, there's like there's challenges, there's events, there's things that happen, right? We have phones, you know. This is it. Like we have access to the internet. There's no way around it, but there is a way around it, but there's no like rejecting it, like canceling it. So it's a way of learning how to approach your thinking. Yeah? The thoughts will always permeate your mind. So when that thought comes up, when that emotion, which is the energy in motion, when these come up, feel them. stand outside of them, become the observer of them. Like this past few weeks, I've been days, I've been coming up with this like a situation I had with a man in my life, and I was like, why is this coming up? Like it's like 5 years now or whatever, and it keeps coming up. It's because I haven't put it to bed. I haven't like truly forgiven him for his actions, or haven't truly forgiven myself for being in that situation. So it's like there's no coincidence. There's no just like it's just showing up for no reason, right? And it could be your thought, and it could be the collective thought, because this is where there is like a difference between you and the rest of the world, because we're doing a job that is completely different from the rest of the world. We are filtering through energy, collective energy. It's coming through and into our bodies and coming out. And whether you want to believe it or not, but that is like, and I feel it, and I'm in it. And it's like it's affecting me physically, and like my vanity becomes like so apparent. It's like, but it's everything that we have deep inside of us that needs to clear. So we're still gonna go through this. It's not like, oh, 2024 is coming and it's gonna be the change of the whole, like, I'm tired of listening to these channels that it's like every single year it's like, oh, this is it, this is the year that's gonna change the world. I mean, it's gonna change. It's 2024 H is beautiful. Financial freedom is that, yes, I feel that too. I feel it innately that it's happening, but ultimately we're all here still clearing our vessel, and the vessel doesn't clear like overnight because it's 2024, right? We're still doing the work, and we're still doing things, and it's just being aware of that and not holding on, not attaching that, oh, it's a new year, like that whole like happy new year, like, oh, it's going to be a change, resolutions, and it's like every day, just every day, people, every day. And like I get irked a lot by these channels that I follow too. I'm continuously unfollowing spiritual channels, because the word spiritual like irks me, because it's like everyone's lost sight of it, kind of thing. Because spiritual means just loving yourself, loving God, creator, source, energy, which is equal to you. That's all it is learning to love you, mind, body, and soul. All of it. Not rejecting the ego, not rejecting your body, not rejecting your soul. Loving them all equally, because you're human as well as your light. And it's like this whole process has become very the whole process, this 5 days that I've been in my cave, it's very reflective, introspective. It's really beautiful, and I know that I have the ability to do this because I don't have children. But if you can do this, take a few days off, a weekend off, to just be within, a lot comes up and out, and a lot becomes clearer. And not everyone understands this journey. You know, I constantly get, oh, you're so lucky. You're like, you don't have children, and you don't have this, you don't have this. And I'm like, well, you chose all these things. So like, what? Like, no one's luckier than the other person, right? Because I'm going through my own struggles. So let's just stop comparing each other. And that's why we have to stop comparing ourselves to these spiritual things. Like, you're a first waver, you're a second waver, this is level 1, this is phase 1. We're all different levels. I know that I'm a higher level than a lot of people. But who cares? Right? And I actually don't even like, sometimes I'm like, yo, it's a lot of work to be here. But ultimately, we're all doing the same thing. We're all like stabilizing the grids to allow this new energy, this new earth, or new whatever it is you want to see it as, to stabilize. So kudos to you guys too, by the way, for going through all this. It's been like a challenge. And it doesn't mean because it's the end of the year that I'm saying this. I'm just saying it because it is what it is right now. Try not to attach to even what I say or what I even post. I try not to post too many things that... I try to post more things that make you think, maybe, or make you reflect a little bit more. You know, it's not about empowering you or like making you feel like, you know, you do that for yourself because you are that. You know, it's this interesting, like the week before I told you about, we sat around and then with people talking about God, and then it continued later on, and there was a God complex, you know, like, well, you think you're God, then that's like, and it's like everyone's going to have an opinion, and opinions are just people's limited belief systems. They mean nothing, really. An opinion, my opinion means nothing. Your, you know, it doesn't mean anything. What is your truth? What is it that you like trust in yourself? Like, everyone's gonna have something to say, and especially, I wanted to tell you this. There's so many people out there, and I'm like a victim to this too. People who blame, who criticize, who judge you. To me, when that happens now, before I took it personally, but now it's like, you're doing your job. We're doing our jobs. This is, if someone is judging you harshly, they're judging themselves. We're just the mirror, right? So that's the mindset shift for me. That is like me seeing things differently. So when you're taking something personally, stand in the awareness right away. Trust yourself. Like, I can't stress enough this, and it's something you learn as you move through this journey, is that it's really all about you. So how are you feeling at that moment? What is your response? That's what's important in the moment, not what everyone else is, because you could even be with me and you could be not feeling what I'm saying because you're not there yet, or I'm not there yet, or whatever it is that, right? And it's okay. So like, we have this notion, it's the one, we came as the one, we have to go and move into the one. Yeah, maybe we are moving into the one again, but we already came in as a one and we split ourselves. Like, that's what happened. So we all became fractals of the one. And we all had our personal journeys and our personal traumas and our personal triggers and all of it. So we are needing to individually clear ourselves. To go back to the one, I don't know. Are we going back to a one again? I don't know. I don't know anything. But like, I know what I feel. To me, I watch someone and they're like, oh, December 22nd, this is it. This is the end. This is the end. And I'm like, you know, like, that irks me too. Like, I just don't feel it, right? And everyone's like, yeah. And I've been there. I've been where like people are like, oh, this is it. And it's like, it is it if you feel it is it for you. And I don't want to judge them either, but I feel like it's limiting. It's like limiting ourselves. I lost my words there. Anyways, I just like wanted to share this with you because I want you to like really sit in your truth. Sit on that throne of yours, people, and trust yourself and trust this unknown path that we're on. I keep getting the same message over and over again. Trust, Sabrina. Continue trusting. Things are going to turn around in a blink of an eye. And that's what I do. Blindly. So, this is what I got for you this week. Again, like I said to everybody else, your comments. Leave your comments below. Again, I love to hear your experiences, and I have such beautiful followers here on YouTube and Facebook, and mostly Facebook and YouTube. Instagram is very like who are expressive. You share with me your personal journeys, and I can't tell you how elated I am every Sunday morning to read this, because me too, I feel alone on this journey sometimes, and me too, I feel like constrained, and I struggle like you. That's why I just love this. I love this little tribe that we have here. So leave those comments, and I will pick 3 winners next week. All right, my beautifuls, I love you, and I'll see you in your readings. Also, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. All right, bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra is right here, right near the stomach area. This is your power, your confidence, your strength. This is the card of 2024, actually, because that's as we move into the number 8 year. This is exactly this. This is about where you're going to put your energy. Where in your life do you want to focus on? Where in your life uplifts you? What part of your life brings you to a place of radiance, illumination, that makes you shine, that makes you feel good about yourself? Where in your life or in this past year have you given your power away? Who have you given your power away to? It's like asking all these questions and walking away and moving forward on your behalf. The solar plexus is your ego. And as much as we like to shut down the ego, which it is sometimes overpowering, sometimes we need to step into the ego a little bit, because we forget, we give away everything to other people. So there's a really potent energy this week. Let's see where you're at right now. The Star card. Very interesting. The Star is your hopes and dreams coming true. When it's in reverse, it's insecurities. You're feeling a little, or it's your star power that's been dimmed, right? Somewhere in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's your schooling, whether it's your vision, your spirituality, your family life, your friends, whatever this is for you, there's a part somewhere in your life that you feel like has been dimmed. You feel not this confident self. You feel like you've given everything that you could, and still you're at this position in your life where there's no shine left. Like it's almost, the star being in reverse is like someone coming in and maybe at the beginning of this year gave you the confidence that you needed, and they're taking it away from you, kind of thing. But no one can give you confidence except for yourself. That's where we give the power away to other people. When you wait for someone else to like your post, share your post, do these things, you're giving them the power. When you stand in your truth and you stand in your whatever you're seeing, your intuition, and that's you holding on to you. And this feeling to me is that you are feeling, maybe now, or you have felt a little bit on a seesaw here. Really interesting. Because the solar plexus is like the strength card, the 8. The star is the 17 card, 8. Nice. In the current energy, we have the death card, transformation. So maybe Some of you are in the process of making this change in your life. Maybe you are have finally faced this, or you're facing it right now, and you're seeing for what it is. Maybe you're seeing a relationship that's just not, it's not giving back to you as much as you're giving to them. Or maybe your job, you're doing so much in your job for like approval, validation, for love from others, for, you know, but the energy you're putting in it is not coming back. And so it's making you a bit insecure. It's making you a bit like, but now it's like we're moving into a new year kind of thing, and we're already almost at the end of this December, and change is here. So your challenge is the Chariot card. The chariot. The Chariot is success, is moving forward. So some of you are resisting this move forward. It's almost like some of you are comfortable and you know, I know that I'm going to get some like, no, I'm not comfortable in my insecurities, Sabrina. But that's where most of us feel more comfortable, in the weakness, right? Because we feel helpless. We feel like, and then we're like, oh, I don't want to, like, I've put so much effort into this relationship. I've put so much effort into my job. I've put so much effort into this spiritual journey. I put so much effort into it. I'm still getting nothing. But this nothing that's coming to you is a message. If nothing is coming, maybe what you're putting out is not necessary. It's interesting. Maybe you need to make a change. Maybe it's just that little thing that needs to change in there. Also, like, we can't be outputting so much energy all the time into people, into life, right? We're not here to output the energy so much as we are here to sit in it and trust that it will come. Here you're resisting this change. Maybe you don't want to leave what you feel comfortable in this relationship, even though it's uncomfortable. Maybe you've you created a name for yourself in your job, in your work, in your studies, and whatever it is, or in your friends, and it's just not like, it's not uplifting you anymore. It's not bringing you anything, but you still continue doing it because I'm stubborn. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work, and they're like, no, change the route. Change the path. But you're like, no, I'm going to do the same thing because that worked for me 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years. This worked for my mother, my father, my partner, my friend. This worked for everybody else. It's going to work for me. This worked for everybody else on TikTok and worked for everybody else on Instagram. You know, like, it's that mentality of us always holding on to someone else's success, someone else's. But it's not about anybody else except for yours. And here you're being asked to make a change within yourself. If you want to reach this success, if you want to free yourself of this limitation, it's really beautiful. And you're like, no, it isn't. I'm like, yeah, it is. Because the future is serenity. It's the Hermit card. The Hermit card is that leader in the dark. He's like a hermit with a lantern. He goes into a cave. And even though it's all dark around him, he's the light. There's no dimming of his light. So perhaps the star in reverse here, you needed to be in this place of discomfort. You needed to be in this place of insecurity. You needed to be in this place of discomfort. That's all I could see here, the star. Of nothingness, of non-validation. You know, I feel like you're in a place where people around you are not seeing you for who you are. They're not seeing your star potential. They're not seeing your light. They're not seeing, and you're getting upset with yourself. But it doesn't matter, because if they're not seeing it, it's okay if they don't see it, first of all. And We're not here for people pleasing. We're not here for approval. We're not here for popularity. It's not a popularity contest. I said that last week in a video. We're here to satisfy ourselves. But if in satisfying yourself, you find yourself always at a point of dimming your light, it's time to make a mindset shift. And you are in the process of resisting it. Instead, it's time to surrender, to change. When you surrender to change and you surrender to the unknown, even if it feels uncomfortable, you move into your leadership as that star being that you are. Powerful people here. Reflect on your priorities. Yes. Like, too many times, this is human nature. Too many times we find ourselves in places, in like situations where we've like given everything to our partners, our family, our friend. Like, it's almost innate for you to do so. But it's like, this is like, no man, the priority is me right now. This is not working. I'm going to change it. Regardless of everyone else's opinions. Opinions mean nothing, right? Again, at the end of the day. Lighten up. I like that. 100%. It's time to have fun again. Are you having fun? Or everything is a chore to you? Or are you having fun in this relationship, in this partnership, with your family? Like, are things heavy with you? The only reason things are heavy is because you allow these energies to vampirize you, right? You allow these energies to bring you down. Because no one is doing anything to you. You are allowing it to happen to you. So regain your confidence, regain that power of yours. And it's not about like being this powerful, like whatever. You know, it's just about not giving it away so freely anymore. And it's not about being adored and loved, but I'm telling you, if you're on this journey with me, that is not the case for the most of us. We're not adored and revered, right? We're feared because we're fearless and fierce, and we stand in the truth, and that scares everybody. So mindset shift for you, Aries. Our last message is fluorite, find the peace within. And that's a big one after everything I've said. Because finding that, like truly loving yourself and loving where you are on this journey, or in your relationship, or with your job, like, or with all the situations I've discussed already, finding that peace within is the most challenging job that we have on this earth. Because we are too focused on other people's approval, and we're too focused on other people's like status, and or our status in the society, and how people, or it's like, who cares? And if something is not working for you, change it. That's it. Ask yourself truthfully, do I continue this? Do I continue with this person? Do I like stay with this person? Do I like walk away? And listen to yourself. Truly powerful. And also, if you just need to like reach out to me and we can discuss, like we can have a session together for you to help you find that confidence, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. So I'm going to give you these like yes, no, abundance, ask help, like these random answers. So ask a question, my beautiful Aries, and I will give you an answer. Look for a sign. All right. Now this is really interesting. People are like, what does that mean? Look for a sign. whatever that question you asked, you know the sign. If you get a feather on the floor, the angels are, you know, like people are guiding you. If you look at a number, if you hear the song, a lyric, you know, like if you open a book, this is one of my favorite ways to look for signs, by the way. I need an answer. I need a question answered, not an answer question. I need a question answered. I open a book. I open my book and I randomly ask a question and I go in and I'm like, oh, wow. Literally. Love it. Okay. I'm going to give you another one just for fun. So think here. Okay. So this is the answer. Pause if you need to, but this is it. Perfect timing. So whatever it is that you ask, yes, it's a yes. It's going to happen when it happens. So this is your reading for the week. I hope you checked out my 2024 predictions reading. It's up on YouTube. And it's a holiday season, and I'm going to bring out my book again. For those of you who have bought it, maybe you want to gift this. You can buy it on my online and I sign it, or you could just buy it on Amazon. All right. And you can also book a gift card with me, a session with me personally, or for other people. Whatever it is, that would be great. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye, Aries. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. So we got Manifestia, just this gorgeous card, but in reverse. All right. Now, I literally, when I pull these cards out, as you know, I shuffle until they jump out. And this card came out, and I was like, and I brought out my pendulum for it, and I asked 1,000 times, are you sure this is in reverse? Only because I had just done the 2024 prediction reading, and it's all about financial health, and I'm like, manifestation in reverse. So I sat a long time on this card. Then I came up with this reasoning. There are some of us, Taurians, Taurians are very, our focus a lot is on stability, financial stability, relationship stability. We're grounded. We like to be 2 feet on the ground. You know, once that 1 foot is up, we're already feeling unstable, right? Whereas like an air sign can have 2 feet off the ground, they're like fine, right? So that's the difference between all these signs. And not only are we an earth sign, we are a fixed sign. Fixed is like literally fixated on the ground. So when there is this to me, how to continue. Manifestia in reverse to me speaks very highly of a lot of us like coming from a place of fear a little bit. Coming from a place of fear of this instability. You're maybe doing affirmations for manifestations. You have a vision of where you want to be, where you want your finances to be, where you want your relationship to be, where you want your family to be, where you want whatever, your job to be, or whatever it is in your life. And it's not coming to fruition. And you're like, what the F, right? Why? And you start asking, and you start doubting, and then you lose your footing. Manifestia is here to say, stop living in that kind of, stop asking questions, stop fearing the outcome that you don't even know what it is. Like, you've already created an outcome that hasn't happened. And that's what we do. We already oh, this is not happening, so I'm going to be bankrupt, I'm going to lose my life and my house, whatever it is, right? So we tend to do that. I'm not saying that all of the Taurus are like that, and this is like trust. Can you trust that even though it doesn't look like it's going your way, that things are going to pick up again? So are you manifesting with intention? What are you doing it for? Examine a little bit. Evaluate a little bit your reasoning behind your manifestations. Are you doing it because of other people, so that they'll see you as this rich person or this? Are you doing it for you? Are you asking for millions of dollars? Are you asking for the perfect boyfriend, the perfect girlfriend? Are you what are we doing here, right? It's this is like a little game. So much fun. Anyways, So this is like surrendering to the plan. I keep saying it all the time, but I will continue doing it. I find this very, and it's interesting that it's coming to us at the last 2 weeks of December, where this 2024 is looking at a bright financial health for us. So right now we are at the Emperor, which is the Aries energy. This could be a father, a partner in your life, a boss, a colleague, could be anyone, a government, could be a controlling energy. A huge ego is the Emperor. Who is that for you? Is this you? Are you the boss? Are you this ego that needs to control everything? It could be you. It could be also someone else in your life, and you're allowing them to, you know, the Emperor, the king of all kings, who cares about his status, who cares about how people see him. Look, he's all dressed nice and all. Let me see, let me see what the Hermit, exactly what I've done in the past week. Okay. I mean, this could be financial advisor, the banks, the whatever it is, coming down on you, your rent, your mortgage, like people calling you, you owe us, the debt collectors, whatever. It could be that, but it could also be just people in your life like saying, okay, stop spending, stop doing this, stop this, and like controlling your environment. It's almost a feeling of fear to me with the ego, the Emperor here, like too much of someone trying to control your life. And the Hermit card comes in and it's like, hello, no. Like, take a step back, Taurus. Go into that cave. Just to remind yourself of the light that you are, right? We don't have to follow this linear way of thinking. This is like very demanding and controlling. It's very like, wow, this is the way it's done, and you have to pay the interest, and you have to pay the this, and this is like, this is a Virgo energy, by the way. You're a sister sign, so it's like, do this on your terms. I like it. Do it alone, right? The Hermit is that. It's like, why do you have to follow anything? Like, what is the Emperor is so restrictive to me, even though it doesn't have to be, but it feels like that. It feels like maybe there is your partner who is like, this is the way it has to be done, you have to follow the rules. When you tell a Taurus to follow the rules, like, or when you tell me to anything obligation, I'm like already out. Like, you're obliging me to do something, I'm like, it's done, I'm out. So it's like, yeah, I can resonate more with this Hermit right now, because it is retreating. It is really truly being honest with you. So your challenge is the Page of Swords, which is really cool, because the Page of Swords is new ideas, new ways of communication, new like stepping into like a new way of looking at life, a new perspective. And here the Emperor's like, no, we're not looking at that. And you're challenged by it, because you're like, well, I kind of want to do that. I'm kind of tired of like living my life in a box. I'm like living my life, I have to pay my mortgage, I have to do this, and living my life tight on the budget and this and that, or or I'm tired of like having to overspend for like a month and then feel guilty about it, right? That's that nagging voice in your head. So it's like, come on, making you feel guilty about how you spend your money, or how you do this, and that you're a loser and you can't, or it could be someone in your life that's saying this to you, and you're like so challenged, and you want to like step out of this because it's like not working. And you're like, no, okay, no, I gotta go back into the box and I gotta like follow the rules. Hence the manifesting, hence why you're having a hard time manifesting. Because this is a challenge that's come into your life for a reason. To see how you're going to respond, and are you going to step into your mastery? Are you going to step into your light? Are you going to start to lead the way now, Taurus? We're waiting for you, right? And watch how manifestations come to fruition once we step outside of this Emperor shadow. Nice. And your future is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Huh. This is interesting because the Page of Pentacles is like you're talking, you're thinking too much, and it's time for action when it comes to money, when it comes to your next projects. This is the time to manifest your dreams. But you are like, no, I don't know. You're like second guessing yourself. It's time. Are we ready to move into the next? Are we ready to like not be stressed about this Page of Swords and move into this energy? This is air sign energy, right? Like I said before at the beginning of this reading, air sign, if you take them off they have no feet on the ground, they're fine. It's like almost challenging yourself to be okay in limbo. Love it. I love the way I look at the cards. Anyways, okay. I'm just having a... Ooh, first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. The page, I mean, this is Virgo. The Page of Pentacles is used. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And there's another Virgo energy that's showing up here. And it's like, assess the situation is exactly that. Step back. Observe yourself. What is it that you need? What do you want in your life? How do you want to do this? You, not the Emperor. If the Emperor is giving you rules, if the Emperor is making you feel like, no, it's you, the Hermit. It's time to get ready to step into manifestation and truly trust the journey. Wow. So we have Jade, which is be the bigger person, but Jade is the heart. And Jade is money as well, by the way. It's prosperity. So be the bigger person here. Yes. The Emperor can talk a big talk. Can make you feel little and small. But you're the queens and you're the kings. Let's get up. Right? Let's stand. You're the Hermit right now. You don't get swayed by all this blah blah. Then we have Phantom Quartz, embrace change. Kind of love this. This to me is like that word that I get triggered by, but it's an empowering reading because it's really you truly trusting you and not allowing anyone in your life, whether it's a husband, a wife, a mother or father, like whatever, sibling or government official or a banking or financial advisor, to like make you feel small and make you feel lesser than. And whether it's about your money, whether it's about your relationship, whether it's about your job. Why are you working in this job? Why can't you work in this kind of job? Why are you like all these like limitations? It's time to dream the dream. Anyway, this is really beautiful. So I'm going to pick out these yes, no, random answers. So ask 2 questions, and I'm going to give you 2 answers. Be open-ended about your questions. Okay, so I got 2 answers here. If you paused, whatever, I'm going for it. Answer number 1 is peaceful resolution. Beautiful. And answer number 2 is big fat no. All right. No, it could be a good thing. So, I hope this helped you, my beautiful Tauruses. I mean, I'm excited for 2024 after that reading. So this, to me, it feels like this is your foray into the new year. It's like again a mindset shift that I feel like everybody's gonna have in this week's reading. It's truly trusting you and not allowing this outside, these external forces around you to be the voice in your head. And as that changes, this changes as well. So I'm going to bring out my book because it's the holiday season. If you are interested, if you haven't bought it or you have bought it and maybe you want to gift it, I Am You Are Me. It's a Twin Flame Journey. And it's available on Amazon or on my website. You can get it with a signed by me. All right. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got alignment. Alignment in reverse. Right? You and Taurus were the only ones who got reversals. And for Taurus, I just did it, and it made a lot of sense to me. So let's move into yours. Alignment is obviously, chakra alignment, or just being aligned with your goals, with your manifestations, with your energy, your emotions. And there's a little bit of a disconnect here, right? I wanted to read the book because I find it very interesting. So I want you to, I think you'll find it interesting as well. If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like them to, it's time to take a deeper look at other areas in your life. Is something out of step with integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? If it is through fear or avoidance, your manifestations may seemingly backfire to encourage experiences that will bring you back into balance. It's time to become a vibrational match for what you are seeking. Instead of striving harder for something, cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. You will be surprised at what the shift in perspective creates. I kind of like the vibrational match. This is a lot of what is manifesting for a lot of people out here. Like, if your intention is to have a lot of money and to be rich and to that, but you're walking around like, oh my God, I am so poor, and that's not a vibrational match. If your relationship in you're oh my God, I love him or her, I love her, but I'm so annoyed, right? It's becoming more intentional with your with what you say, what you feel, what you're thinking. I know it's a challenge for a lot of people, but this is the human experience, right? If you are afraid, then own it. Own the fear, right? Instead of saying, no, I'm not afraid, I'm afraid. I'm like a badass, whatever. Like all these silly things that you see on social media. I'm like, no, man, that doesn't work. You can't just say I am this and it is. If you're not feeling it inside, then you're not a vibrational match. So this to me is like, own your negative feelings, which are anger, hate, resentment, guilt. Own them. Say, okay, I'm feeling like this right now. It's okay if I feel like this. I'll just let it go. I recognize it. I release it. And watch how you realign yourself. Potente. So, where are you? See, the Four of Swords is a Libra energy of rest and relaxation, but it's in reverse. That means you're not. Your mind is like on overdrive because you are overthinking the next steps. You're overthinking what you need to do. And 2024 is coming up. What am I gonna do? Oh my God! Why does he treat me this way? Why does she do this? Why oh my God, I don't know what to do with my career or my studies. I'm like bored, or my job is boring, or I love my job, but I want to, it's like all this, your mind is like, right? And you're like, no, but I'm peace, I'm blah. And it's like you're, who you're fooling, right? This is like, we're on this journey And you realize that you're really not alone. And the moment you lie to yourself, it's like you've lied to your whole team that you cannot see. And they're like, yo, no, it's not working. Like, who you're lying to? You're just lying to yourself and all of us. All of us, thousands are here around you. And you're like, yeah, okay. And it becomes very like, it's a lot, you know? Like, sometimes I think about, I'm like, that's being truly intentional with your words and your thoughts. It's like another level. Anyways, the Moon card, emotions, secrets. Are you keeping secrets from somebody? Are you hiding behind your emotions? Are you hiding behind people in your life? Are you afraid to reveal who you are? Are you afraid to be transparently you? The Moon is this emotional divine feminine energy who has hidden for millions of years because she was killed or, you know, staked or whatever, or burned alive, right? It's, to me, it's this, and that's a past energy. We are not that anymore. So what is, to me, there's hiding, there's secrets here. I'm feeling that you're hiding your true feelings, hence the thinking, and like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to, what are they going to think of me? Why, like, you know, it's like, I truly love him, I truly don't, I truly love her, what are my parents going to think? What, like, it's all this, like, extra, that's not necessary. And the Moon here, I feel like some of you are not being faithful to yourself or to your relationship or to, you know, and not being unfaithful doesn't always have to be about a sexual energy. It's like unfaithful to who you are, your truth. And anyways, it's really, yes. OMG, your challenge is the 8 of Swords, which is you, Gemini. Look at you. You're all beautiful, pretty, you're all dolled up, but you're also tied up and blindfolded. And you're like, I don't want to see. I'd rather live in the lie. I'd rather live in this, I'd rather live blindfolded. It's okay, everything's fine. Yeah, that's what I feel here. Everything's fine. Even though at night you're like, ooh, like on overdrive and everything. Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to disrupt this relationship. I don't want to disrupt this, like, the team that I'm working with. I don't want to disrupt the project. I don't want to disrupt the lives of my, because then they already think I'm crazy. And what and it's like a whole, like, big discussion that's going on in your mind, and you're finding yourself unaligned. I don't want to disrupt my perfect life that everybody thinks I have. You know, I don't want to bring attention to myself, but I do, but I don't. You know, it's all this, like, wow, interesting. And the future card is the Page of Crystals, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Moon is Pisces, by the way. And here we have you moving into a groundedness, moving into stability. It's time to, let's change this around and be okay with your overthinking. That's what, like, this is what I want to get at this week. I'm like, it's so what, you're overthinking. Yeah, okay, you're overthinking. That's your freaking job. You're a Gemini, right? Own it, right? Okay, fine, I'm overthinking. But maybe I could sit back and observe and understand why I'm overthinking. Because really, I'm worried about what? I'm worried about what other people say. I'm worried about, what am I worried about? If I don't even know what's coming up for me. Right? What are we, why are we don't have no idea what's coming up for the future, right? We don't even know. Even if you're freaking on this linear world, you have no idea. We know we've already lived the future, and we can recognize, some of us can recognize that, okay, that's already happened. But now I'm moving into a freaking unknown. And so why do I have to sit and worry Why do I have to like bring up new scenarios in my mind? Why do I have to, like, I need to start trusting myself. Stop hiding, because you're not hiding from anybody, by the way. You can lock yourself in a cage, in an underground tunnel, like 100 feet down. Doesn't matter, because your whole team is still there. It doesn't matter. You're not hiding from anybody except for yourself and your truth. And the Page of Crystals is like, let's get real, people. Let's start this new path by like trusting ourselves on it, even if we don't know where we're going. Can you do that? I like it. Attuned to the divine. New moon in Pisces. The moon card. Same idea. Attuned to the divine. To me, who the divine is? Attune to yourself, peoples. Some people get triggered by the word like divine, that I'm not God and there is another God and whatever. You can feel whatever you want to feel. To me, you are all divine creatures. We didn't come onto this earth to be like, we're not nothing. We are filled with divine light, with divine radiance, with divine energy, divine codes. So yeah, you are divine. So attune to yourself and love your journey. And if like he or she rejects you, or he or she judges you, or he or she criticizes you, that's on them. And you're just doing your job and pat yourself on the back and move on, right? But don't sit there and feel sorry for yourself, and don't sit there and like cry about it. Don't waste your energy on this. Everything's a mirror. It's time for you to align yourself again. It's time for you to find your center again, to find who you are again. And it's like, it's almost this whole society like encourages us to sit in our depression. Not even that. It encourages to be like, oh, empowered by ourselves and our words and our affirmations, and I am the boss, biatch, and I am this, and it's like silliness. What are you saying to yourself? You're not matching your thoughts vibrationally, so it's useless. Stop with these silly affirmations, because it's not working for you. Really get really honest with yourself, Gemini. Go inside. Trust your voice. Not the blah blah here. Things are like changing for you, and I feel it, and it's like becoming a little bit destabilizing for you. But with the divine feminine energy here, I love it. And the Pentacles is a feminine energy as well. So we're moving into a more groundedness energy for you, which could be destabilizing for you. You're like, grounded? Okay. Work through your feelings. Yes. Like I've been saying, working through your feelings is owning your feelings. Yes, I'm angry. Yes, I'm resentful. Yes, I hate. Yes, I hate. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to attach to the hate. At this moment, I'm hating her or him. Okay. Do I really hate this person? No. Okay, I'm releasing it. Right? I'm not even gonna give my energy to this person by hating. But do I turn around and say, oh no, I love this person, even if you don't feel the love? Right? That's that little like disconnect that happens out here in this world. Just change it to love, and everything is just okay. Forgive, but really forgive. Right? Like really do the work. Ocean Jasper is your crystal. Your crystal. Schedule yourself in. Totally. Go to the ocean. Schedule yourself in. What does that mean? Freaking retreat. Take that time for yourself. Go in. Be that like, learn to love you, and watch how you realign yourself with you, not with another person. We're not here to align ourselves with another person, another partner, your family, your friends, your boss, your work, your this, your gurus. You're not here to align with anyone except for you. who is divine. Okay, look at this reading. I love it. Anyways, okay, I'm going to give you guys these yes, no, choose a new direction kind of opportunity answers. So be open-ended about your answers. I'm going to give you 2 of them. 2 questions for Gemini, or 2 answers. Oh, okay, we want 1,000 answers. You're like, yeah, take them all. Okay, 3. Think of 3 questions. I'm going to post the answer right now. Number 1, it's up to you. You're like, oh my God, what does that mean? It's up to you. Listen to you. Answer number 2, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on. You get my singing as well. And answer number 3, within the next few months. Okay, kind of like it. Not gonna lie. All right, so let me put these back in. This is your reading for the week, Gemini. Now, owning to who you are is the challenge of the human, but it's the work that we need to do, and I applaud you. I will applaud you every single week for doing the work, because it is a challenge. But next week, let's find this card upright. All right, so this is the holiday season. I'm bringing back my book. If you haven't bought it yet, you know what to do. If you want to buy it for a friend or partner or whatever, you can buy it on my online store and you get these little extras with it and a signed copy, or you can just buy it on Amazon. All right, I love you so much. My sessions are still open for December, and you know, I'm pretty flexible, so I can be free many times. So let me know for that, and I'll see you next week. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got transformation, which is 53, which is 8, which is 2024 coming up for you. Kind of love it. I love this card because she's like in this mystical womb, like a forest womb, you know, with feathers and branches all around her, and she looks a little bit afraid, or a little bit like closed. And you know, the transformation is the death card. It's when you're in a cocoon and you're becoming a butterfly. And the message I'm getting for you is to feel the feels. Some of you might be feeling anxious. Some of you might be feeling the need to cry. Some of you might be feeling this need to purge your emotions, and you're holding on to them. You're like, no, I'm not going to do it because I don't want anyone to like, I want everyone to think I'm like on top of things. I want everyone to feel like everything is okay. You know, I want to live in the facade. And you're like, no, Cancer. We're asking you, the universe is asking you to let it all out. Feel your feels. As ugly as you think they are the most beautiful things that you can release and let go. In change is always a little bit ugly before it's beautiful, right? You need to go into the dark to see the light. So this is like a beautiful message coming to you. I'm going to see what else is coming to you. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, all about clarity, communication. Are you communicating clearly? Are you asking for help? Are you speaking up? Are you speaking your truth? Are you hiding behind yourself? Are you trying to play with the field around you? Ace of Swords speaks of a new chapter coming into your life, a new beginning, a new way to speak clearly and concisely and authentically. Are you doing that? Like, I'm asking you these questions, but it's here. It feels like you are. Some of you, but maybe I know you as a Cancer, and some of you might be hiding behind it. This comes to you as a new job opportunity, perhaps, in a medical field, or, this was weird, in a healing field, like natural healing, acupuncture. It always comes to mind when I see this, or tuning forks, or sound This could be, and it doesn't have to be, right? Like that's what I'm just looking at everything here, the possibilities. I just feel like it's a new path is opening up for you. It's time to jump on the path. The Page of Swords is your current energy, so very swordy. So Page and the Ace of Swords are both Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energies. Air and water is hurricane and tornado. So very interesting that this is showing up for you. There's this is that cocoon that is like you're at the end of this and you're needing to make a big change. The Page of Swords is the same kind of energy, but it's more stepping into creative energy, doing something completely different from the way you do things right now, making some massive changes in your life that could feel very, very uncomfortable for you and for everyone else around you. It's like seeing things in a new light. Adding clients to your list that are different than your normal clients. Adding suppliers, you know, like if you're in a job with this, like being a bit more out of the box when you're like approaching your job, when you're approaching your schoolwork perhaps, or your friendships, you're like whatever. I just feel like there's this getting yourself out of that straight and narrow that you've been in, which you have been comfortably in that cocoon, and like really getting out. I love it. I like this for you. Your challenge is the Hierophant. Oh my God, this is so freaking perfect. The Hierophant is the Taurus energy, but the Hierophant speaks of tradition, old ways of doing things, right? It speaks of like following the rules, following the way things used to be, and that we're going to stay with it because it worked for us in the past. Yet your Page of Swords energy is like, no, honeys, Cancer doesn't work that way. We cannot stay in this old energy. We cannot stay in the same. If you're like have a job and you're continuously doing the same, and you're the same profits, the same sales, the same revenue, whatever it is, it's time to make a change. Like Page of Swords, like let's go. Let's be revolutionary in that sense. If you're not like with a job and you're retired, change your routine. Stop doing, I like it like this, but no, change it up. Do something different. Add a new hobby. Add like a new routine, a different routine in your life kind of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just changes the mindset too. It doesn't keep you like, it keeps you monotone like this. And we're asking for this. I love it. Change the way you communicate. Call people instead of texting people or messaging people, you know, like, or whatever this is. Change the routine. That is the key here. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is all air. Okay, so air energy showing up is like that. It's just like being a little bit of a rebel. Cancer has followed the rules. You follow the rules. You're very emotional. You're very like maybe you hide your emotions, but you're very you like to stick within the lines. Sometimes you like to go out, but really you like to stick within the lines. You like to be loved. You want to be loved. You want to be approved. You want to be validated for everything that you do. You want to feel like in that cocoon of life. And the King of Swords is like, yo. It doesn't work like that. If you want to move into a new energy, you gotta change things up a lot. I am an eagle here. He's not even looking at you because he doesn't care what you think about him, right? Like the King of Swords is that rebel. I'm thinking outside the lines. Maybe you need to speak to an Aquarius in your life. Need to like find a new perspective. Like ask someone in your life that has like an open mind. That is like, and it doesn't mean that you have a closed mind, by the way, Cancer. It's just like a different way of looking at things. And this is how we move into this new, because right now you're doing the same job, you're doing the same studies, you're doing the same life. It's like everything is very like monochromatic, monotonous, right? And the King of Swords is like, nope, we're changing it up. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. I mean, change the way you're doing things. And you'll see a change in your life. Golden Healer Quartz, open the door, people. Open the door to change. That's it. Open the cocoon. It's like it's time for new. We're moving into a new year. You're moving into transformation in your new year as well. It's time. Do you feel it inside you, Cancer? Or you like I feel like it's you're going to the same restaurants, you're doing the same, you're cooking the same foods, you're doing the same things, you're watching TV at night, you're reading a book. It's like, change it up. How can you do that? By releasing your blocks. I love the way the cards work with me. Thank you. Releasing your blocks, because you're blocked. That's why you're not doing something new. Because you're like, no. I like my life. I like it like this. This is the way it's happening. This is the way it works for everybody else. Everybody likes me like this. It works this way. No. It's all these like lies you tell yourself. Like, just change something. Wear a yellow dress instead of the black dress, right? Like, me too. You know, I wear these colorful big lipstick because I love it. It changes the whole look, right? It's like, add some color to your life. Go to a show, a free show, like go skating, go like do something a little like, I don't know. I kind of like this for you. Make time for self-love, right? It doesn't always have to be something that you have to, oh, like I'm doing something and showing people. It could be go for a spa day. Really take that time to go get that massage, sit in those ice cold baths. I don't know, like, self-love doesn't always have to be that either. It's like bake your favorite pie, you know, like watch TV for 7 hours straight. How is it that you show your love to yourself? You know, have a date with your children, your friends, like do something a little bit out of the ordinary. Not always the same, and that's what I'm getting. That's the whole freaking reading. Step outside of your ordinary. It's time for massive change in your life. And if it's you seeking an air sign to do it, so be it. If it's just you doing, picking up a new hobby, like scrapbooking, like whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever it is for you. Like it requires this change here for you. To open the door to embrace change. Freaking love this. This is amazing reading, Cancer. I do really love this. Okay. So I'm going to give you 2 answers to questions. So come up with some questions. Remember, these cards are open-ended. You know, they could be like timing. They could be yes, no's. They could be whatever. So make sure that they make sense for you. Cancer, please. Okay, we got 2. First, interesting. The first answer is meditation brings answers. Now, you don't meditate, that's fine. I don't meditate. Meditation is just getting quiet with yourself, listening to the answer. To me, meditation is just getting breathing in, breathing out, clearing the mind, asking the question, do I pick up basket weaving? Do I pick up crocheting, you know, knitting? Yes. Okay. And that's how we do. I literally, like, seriously, it's that first yes. And this is interesting. Who got this? Someone else got this. Aries got this. Look for a sign. Again, I told everybody, one of my favorite ways to look for a sign, of course, you look for numbers, you listen to lyrics, whatever it is, like you ask a question and then you just sit there and you listen and you, whatever pops in your mind, or when you're walking down the street and you say, wow, that's the answer to my question. To me, I ask a question and I go into my book or any other book that you have and I go like this, you know? I was going to read, I didn't ask a question, so I was like, okay, whatever. So this is a foray into promoting my book. The holiday season doesn't have to be holidays, could be any time of the year. If you haven't already bought it, you can buy it for a loved one. It's a twin flame story. It's also a story of like a spiritual journey for Lola and for June and Sophia, for everybody. And if you buy it on my website, this comes with it, the bookmark, which is awesome, and the stickers, and if you can also buy it on Amazon. All right, that's enough for me. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Yes. This is like awesome. Let's jump out of the old. Let's jump out of the old and into the new. I love you. Bye. Leo. We got throat chakra. Express your truth. So this is like I said in Instagram, Facebook. It's an amazing tattoo. Throat chakra is usually rules the sign of Taurus, actually. This is expressing your authenticity, being transparent, owning your emotion, owning your thoughts, owning your words, owning your actions. This to me feels like this. It's a 7, which is 2023, is like us stepping into our truth, right? Us like expressing ourselves and not caring what other people think. Now, 2023 saw an interesting time for Leo for me. I've been with you for, I don't know how many years I've been doing this, like 2-3 years that I've been on YouTube. And you've always struck me as, also astrologically, Leo is like, I am in the spotlight. It's me, myself, and I am, I am. That's it, right? The self card, the self sign. And this past year has seen Leo move through some real big changes, like some massive insecurities have popped up. Some walls have been built around you and your heart and everything. And I love that this is showing up because it's time for you to spread your wings again and fly. It's time to trust yourself again. It's time to bring back that I don't give a rat's ass confidence that you have usually, right? Or how everyone else thinks. It's time to be the life of the party again. Obviously 3 years ago we had no parties, so a lot of us lost our luster, and now we're all picking up where we left off kind of thing, but it's not. It's a new energy showing up. It's like you taking center stage again. You flying and soaring, and you being protected at the same time, and you trusting yourself, which I feel like a little bit of has been lost. So let's see what's going on this week. Judgment. We start with judgment. I mean, this is like, just the word judgment is enough for me to talk about this card. It's like, and you see he's blowing into a horn saying, I don't give a crap about what you think about me, right? I don't care if you judge me because I love me. Are you judging yourself, Leo? Are you judging others? Yes, that's a common thing we do. Like, they're not they don't save money like me. They don't do things like me. I'm the best. Why doesn't she do this? Why doesn't he do this? Kind of thing. No one is supposed to be like you. Like, I know it's challenging for parents that are watching this to hear this, because they're like, well, no, I'm teaching my children this, and I'm teaching my friends this, and I'm teaching, and you're like, that's your life. And your kids or your students or whatever will pick up what they need to pick up, but they don't need to be like you, right? Judgment is that kind of like letting go, being in that part of your life where you're like, okay, I'm at this awakening stage of my life. You see her, she's like, oh, right? This kind of stage of her life where I just need to be comfortable with me. I'm going to stop judging me, and I'm going to stop judging others. I'm going to stop criticizing me. I'm going to stop criticizing others. I'm going to start loving me again. Me, myself, and I. Leo. Right? It's that release of caring about other people. Like, usually that's why I say Leos are really not people who care about other people's opinions, but at the same time they do care about how people perceive them. You know, they are the king of the jungle, right? It's like, you better see me as that, right? You better see me as rich and powerful and blah blah blah, all this. So interesting. The Seven of Pentacles is like, if you've planted your seeds, he's planted his seeds, and now he's waiting for the sunflowers to come up. And it's him being really patient. So what does that mean here? Interesting. I mean, it's kind of that. It's like you're going back to your roots, like going back to who you are. You planted those seeds of confidence, of love for self, and of that, and you lost it along the way, right? Like I said before. And now it's just like, okay, trust in your detours and trust in your path. Trust that things are going to start to work out when the timing is right for you. Your challenge is the Ten of Crystals. Wow, man. The Ten of Crystals, you don't see that. It's the Ten of Pentacles. This is family, money, stability, finances within the family kind of life. And if you don't have a family, you're single, it's just money in general, your finances. You're challenged by that. You're impatient. You want to see it now. You want to you want to have that nest egg right now. You want to have that extra basket of eggs right now kind of thing. And you're like, you know, and you're heavily criticizing yourself. You're heavily criticizing others. It's almost like a mirror is happening here for you. Let me see the other card. It's like a strength. Oh, frick, it's a Leo card. So you're showing up here, Leo, in your thing. And it's like, you know, there's like two sides of the coin here. It's like you're too busy judging other people of how they spend money, or you're too busy looking at other people, how they are making money and how they're doing. You're too much comparing to other people. Stop. That is everyone else's journey. You are not these people. And do your and stay on track. Because the money is there, the abundance is there, the relationship is there, whatever it is that you want to be manifesting is there. You need to trust it. You need to stand in your strength and in your truth and trust it. But you're in a hurry to get somewhere. And as you go, you're too busy like bringing yourself down, saying, I don't have enough, I don't have this, I don't have this, and I don't have this. There's the other side of you that's doing it to other people. Like, right? Well, you don't have enough, you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do this, you don't know this, and it's just a mirror. You're just projecting. Stop. When you complain to someone else, it's you complaining about yourself. I'm literally like even if it's like you complaining about someone not picking up after themselves, then it's like somewhere in your life you know that you haven't picked up after yourself. Doesn't mean that you didn't pick up your underwear off the floor. It means that maybe you didn't pick up the pieces a long time ago when it came to something that happened in your life, and you need to release that from your. That's why, because most people wouldn't care. They would just say, "Can you pick it up?" and just let it go, right? A Leo will hold on to things, right? And this is just this feeling here of patience doesn't seem to be part of your plan here, and we're needing you to be more patient. And we're needing you to be more honest with yourself. And stop worrying about everybody else around you. How much they're making, their children, their partners, their friends. Like stop looking at everybody else. How they made more money than me. That's their journey. That's not your journey. It's like stepping into your journey as the Leo that you are. The lion. Here it's a goat for some reason. It should be a lion, but whatever. So Let your fears dissolve. I mean, that's this. This is that judgment that you feel like people are judging you. That you feel like people are looking at you and saying, "Oh, she's not where she should be. She's not in the job. He is like failing. He's lost." And like, who cares what these people think, believe, opinionate about you? Who cares? Like I say, we're all on our different journeys. Stay positive, apophyllite. Stay positive. Like, trust, like the Seven of Pentacles is really having that patience, being like that squirrel and leaning back and trusting that things are going to work out for you. Even if they feel uncomfortable, even if someone else is making more money than you, and even if someone is like, has a better relationship on social media than you, like, it doesn't matter. Trust yourself. Trust your path in all of this. Like, to me, the Judgment card is that awakening stage. It's that card right before the world where you start a new journey. You're at the end of this journey now. Are you going to hold yourself back and start doubting yourself and now fall back in this journey instead of like taking the next step and saying, okay, I'm not going to judge myself, I'm not going to judge someone else, and I'm going to step into the world onto my new journey. Open up your heart. Open up your heart, to me, is open up your instincts, your intuition. Trust your soul. This is really freaking amazing reading. I love it how these cards come out. Anyways. Stepping into your authenticity and being truthful to yourself is like very challenging for everybody, every zodiac sign, because it's like seeing yourself on this journey and it doesn't match with the image of yourself or your vision of yourself is what I was trying to say. You always thought that I'm like 33, I'm 45, I'm 50, I'm like 22. I was supposed to be here at this time, and I'm not, and I'm a loser. Or, oh my God, I can't believe this. Take that all out of your heads, people. Because you're where you need to be. If you're in a void of money, then you're like, think of it this way. I said this in another reading, but if you are, like I've been told this, we are clearing you of all attachment to the old systems. And in that, you need to go empty to get into a new system. It's very uncomfortable for you, Sabrina, right now. It's very uncomfortable for many people right now. And maybe some of you are feeling that you're like, okay, I didn't expect this, but alrighty then. Trust that the next step is ready for you. Wherever you are, if you're loaded right now, enjoy it, because that's what your plan is, set you there. But don't compare yourself to another, because that is their journey, your journey. We're all going to end up in a place of freedom, joy, unity, abundance. How we get there is the human experience, is what we have lost in all of this. We've lost this lust for life because we're too worried about everything and everyone else. All right, Leo, this is freaking awesome. So I'm going to give you answers to questions. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 questions. There we go. 2 questions. So how many times can I say so? Therefore, question answer number 1 is, there's something better. Answer number 2 is within the next few months. All right, those are your answers. I hope that helped you clarify something. I hope this clarified. This is really actually interesting. And before we leave, as usual, it's the holiday season, so I'm going to bring back my book. If you've already bought it, thank you so much. If you want to buy it as a gift, If you buy it online, I give you a bookmark and stickers, and I sign it, or else you could just buy it on Amazon. I really appreciate it if you support me in this way. Or you can book a session with me. All right. I love you, Leo, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got freedom. 25/7/2023 is the year of 7. So I feel like everyone is getting like a interesting, like a 7 or an 8. Like today, this year and next year. I want to read from the book because I love what she has to say. So let's go. Bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can help bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also consider what freedom looks like to you in the bigger picture of your life. If you're feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make a change. Add pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of great freedom in your day-to-day life. If you're currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you are looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. So I love what they have to say, because it's basically giving you different perspective of freedom, right? Like everyone's like, oh, freedom is like I'm just free, but there's a lot that comes along with freedom. Like you can feel the freedom, but then you have to deal with everyone else's ire and everyone else's opinions and belief systems kind of thing that comes along all the time, especially if you find yourself in partnerships or in families or in like controlled environments, work, school, etc. So where are you in the freedom? Like are you feeling completely free? Are you feeling free of responsibility, free of, oh my God, it's so annoying, this thing. Okay, so I'm going to try one last time. If it doesn't work, we're just going to have one earring for this reading. Okay, let's try that. Okay. The Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups is an energy of soulmates, of couple, relationship, a bond between a parent and a child, whatever. It could be whatever. A couple, friends, a union of two souls is usually what it is. A lot of people like just think it's love and romantic, but it is a lot more than that. So there is perhaps a struggle within this kind of relationship in your life, or there is a resistance. To me, it's just fighting, like not seeing eye to eye with someone in your life who you deem as an equal or deem as something greater than just a friendship, or just, you know, there's something here. There's maybe a sense of like she's alone lying on the floor kind of thing. There's even a sense of loss of self-love for yourself, like you've lost yourself somewhere in the mix. Interesting. The Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, right, which is you, is showing up, which is like a slow and steady. It's like taking care of yourself again. Like, I need to see everything. The Six of Wands is success, victory, but it's in reverse again. So should I just look at the Sun card shows up, which is kind of nice to see. But here I feel like there is a stifling. There is a stall happening in your life at this moment in time when it comes to a certain relationship. Is it a relationship that happened in the past? Perhaps. Is it something in the current time right now? Perhaps. But whatever this is, it's very uncomfortable for you. And you're trying to be as strong as you can. You're trying to be as Virgo as you can and rational and like, I don't care, I don't know, or you know, you're trying to hide your feelings, or you're trying to be the best, the better one in all of this. You're trying to take control of the situation kind of thing, and it's just backfiring on you with this Six of Wands in reverse. It's just like, it's like that's not where you need to be right now, Virgo. You're not here to fight for something. If it's not working in your life, then there was a reason for it not working, and we need you to step back a little bit right now, because you're actually worsening the situation. You're creating ripples in this relationship. You're creating ripples within your job. You're creating ripples within your friends. Whatever this is, I feel like there's something that really worked really well at one point in your life, and I tell you, it could be in any area of your life, but the message I'm getting is like, step back. Slowly, steadily assess. Because you might lose your position in that job. You might lose your position in that partnership. You might lose that friendship. You might lose it. And maybe losing it is the right way to go. But right now, it's just feeling a little bit forced. Like, no. And you're like this, with the Six of Wands is a Leo energy. It's like ego energy. No, I'm going to make this work and I'm going to do it. But the universe or God is like, why do you want to force a situation here? Let it go. Let it flow. Interesting. To me, if there's something wrong, there's something wrong. If there's like a little bit of a disconnect, so be it. It was the best gift in your life. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Because the disconnect is like there's something missing within you, or there's something missing within that person, and it's like it's you waking up to this instead of hiding and just instead of going full force ahead and saying, no, I'm gonna fix this, I'm gonna make this right, I'm gonna make it the best thing, I'm gonna la 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 la, right? And they're like, no, please do that, because if you do that, the sun will shine again. You will see the light soon enough. The sun will reward you with a new partnership, with a new business partner, with a new job, with a new whatever. But please, first, stop fixing. Stop leading with your ego. Stop trying to control the situation. If it's broke, don't fix it. Right? If it's broke, don't fix it. Like, I know it's really challenging. It's like, what do you mean? I should fix it. But if it's broke, it's something to pay attention to. The Knight of Pentacles, which is you, Virgo, is to stand back, observe, and assess. Why? Okay, why am I so adamant about being in this? Why am I so adamant about leaving this? Why am I so adamant about like fixing and healing and repairing and this? To me, there's like a little disconnect with yourself. If there was a breakup, or if there's whatever, don't go all ego on it and say, and like hate and reject and resent and all this. Let it go, because the sun will shine at the end of the day. And the sun won't shine if you continuously force a connection, or force a reasoning, or force an explanation. Wow, this is really these readings. I'm always like amazed. Take a breather. Self-love again here. There's this feeling of you not loving yourself. Again, so even if it's not a relationship, it's you not loving yourself. Because Two of Cups is divine feminine, divine masculine energy, which is you, your higher self. You battling with your higher self at all times, trying to be like, I'm fine, I'm empowered, I'm great, but meanwhile you're still hating, you're still angry, you're still like that. Take a breather, take a step back and just own it. And trust that this didn't work out for you, or this came into your life and stopped working for you for a reason. And the sun will shine on the next path. We promise. Free yourself from this need to have everything work out, have everything look really good for everybody else around you. Or even for yourself. Stop lying to yourself. It's kind of a thing, right? It's okay if this didn't work out. It's okay if this is not happening. It's okay if you feel angry. It's okay if you hate yourself. It's okay if you hate someone else. It's okay to be all these things. But don't sit with it. Allow it to come in, own it, release it. Love it. Go deeper, epidote. Go deeper, 100%. It's like we're not here to be surface. We're here to like go deep to a certain extent. Like go deep into the sense like, this is not working out for me. Why? Is it like blaming that person or blaming yourself? It's not about that. It's just like looking at yourself and saying, I'm not here anymore. That's not who I am. That's an old version of myself. That's how I used to be. So I'm not like that anymore. It's okay. Right? It's just loving yourself for who you are right now in this version. We are constantly changing the versions of ourselves. And it's like recognizing that and just moving through it. And accepting the fact that maybe the other person in your life is in an old version of themselves. And you can't change them. You can't heal them. You can't fix them. Take action. Red jasper. Red jasper is like both of these. No, I think epidote is heart. Yeah, this is root chakra. Is it root chakra? Maybe it's sacral chakra. It could be sacral or root, which is like down here, up, down there. But to me, it feels like there is like a there is something waiting for you at the other end of this, which is freedom. But in the interim, you're needing to truly look at these relationships in your life, or truly look at your lack of self-love, and take away the layers of ego, take away the layers of whatever other people are going to think, other people's opinions, other beliefs, who cares, like, right? And truly look at, like, really go deep and really look at why are you holding on? Why are you hanging? Why are you wanting to fix something that's broken like this? Why, like, it's, if you're wanting to do these things because you're trying to fix yourself, go deep inside you, Virgo. This is work, man. No one said this freaking thing was easy, but to me, the sun showing up here feels like there's a breath of fresh air waiting for you at the other end, at the end of the path. You're just needing to do the work. That's this is like, wow, okay. All right, like, well, like, go at the end of the year, make it really deep. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. Make them open-ended. They could be yes, they could be no, they could be divine timing, they could be just like a word of advice. Let's see, I already have 1, and then we have 2. So answer number 1, if you haven't yet thought of your questions, pause the video, but here it is. It's a no. Oh, a nose could be good, right? So, and number 2 is wait. Wait for something better to come along, or wait and just be patient. So I hope this helped some of the why do I call you Virgins? Virgins out there. Virgoans? I don't even know what it is. I hope this helped you, Virgo. If I haven't been saying check your rising and your moon or other messages, so I'll just start with you. And also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And join my Ko-fi membership. It's a way to support me on a monthly basis. And also, I Am You, You Are Me, my book, coming out here for the holidays. If you bought it, I thank you so much. If you'd like to buy for gifts all throughout the year, if you buy it on my online shop, I gift you stickers and a bookmark, and if you, I sign it as well, and also you can just buy it on Amazon. I love you so much, and I will see you. Take care of yourself. Do the work. Take a breather. Love yourself. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. I've changed my earrings because the other ones kept falling off, and they're so annoying. So let's get into your reading. We have home. Home is where the heart is. I mean, that's right away, that speaks there. What is home to you? So in this deck, the home means your body. But if home means home to you, this is irrelevant for you. Are you feeling comfortable in your home? Are you loving your little nest that you have for you? Are you loving the family that's within it? Are you are you in a state of disarray with it? Are you like stable and comfortable in it? That's coming up for me. But also home is body. So much of us on this journey focus on the crown chakra, the galactic chakra, the third eye chakra. We always like on these upper chakras, and we forget about the root chakra, the body, right? We forget about like this vessel that is carrying this light that's within us. Are you loving your vessel? Are you focusing so much on the spirituality of this journey instead of actually focusing on what your body and your cells are doing for you? You know, there's like a lot of different aspects to this. It's very vague, home, but I would like to see what is coming up in your cards to have a better understanding. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, which is very much about the body, actually. Taurus is about your five senses, you know. It's about, it's a fixed sign, grounding. It's a root chakra sign as well. And the Five of Pentacles is lack mentality, it's poverty mindset, is feeling a little depressed, feeling a little bit down in your home, in your life, with your body, perhaps. But it's in reverse, so it's you working through this. It's you trying to love yourself completely, trying to overcome your fears of money or lack thereof, of overcoming your fears of, I don't know why I just thought of this, but aging. Someone would be thinking of this. Like overcoming your fears of commitment. You know, there's a whole bunch of things that come up with the Five of Pentacles. With home. The Ten of Pentacles. This is a Virgo card. The Ten of Pentacles is money, financial stability, abundance, inheritance, family stability. So very interesting. Right. And your challenge is the Six of Swords, is you wanting to leave, you wanting to make a break, you wanting to travel, but you're not, you're resisting because you're afraid of money. So there is this, I think there's a financial situation at home right now for you, perhaps. If like maybe money is tight, like the rest of the world, I guess there's like a little lack of confidence when it comes to your incoming salaries or your investments or your home or what have you. There's like some of you feel like you're in a good place with money, but at the same time you're worried about it. You know, there could be two like kind of scenarios here. But the Six of Swords means you want to make a move, whether it's outside your home or you want to travel, and you're not allowing yourself to go there because you're thinking, okay, I got to save money for the future. I got to save money for like my retirement. I got to save money. And that's that linear mindset again, right? That we're just stuck, not in our hearts. We're stuck in our minds again, that we don't have enough, that we are lack, that we need more, we need more, we need more. In the Three of Pentacles, it's Capricorns. You got all the earth signs, by the way, which is kind of interesting. And the earth, this is like working together, collaborating with people, working with your family to maybe come up with more ideas of how to save money or how to come up with new projects, maybe be more creative, like maybe launch into a new project with other people. To me, it feels very money oriented and not body oriented. So that's funny that that came up. I mean, when I see the home and I see these cards, I feel like there is a maybe disconnect at home with your partner, with your parents, with your family, whatever, or with yourself. You just want to leave. You just want to travel. You just want to like get up and go, but you are constraining yourself because you're not trusting your abundance. You're not trusting the money path that you're on. Even though I feel like a lot of you have good savings, whatever, and you're always trying something new. You're always wanting to jump into something new. You always want more. You always want more and more and more and more, instead of being really happy with what you have. And that is the freaking challenge of the human, is to like accept what is given to you at the time. Even if it's given $10 in the bank is given to you, own it, accept it, and love it, and see what you can do with it, and trust it. If you're given $10,000 in the bank, awesome, you earned it, right? But it doesn't mean that you are better than the $10 owner. I mean, whatever, right? Statement or balance. I just feel like there's this this need to, I feel like you're a little bit unstable. But you are. You know, like I feel like you do work hard, you're in a good place, but you're still wanting more. Like it's like not unstable, like you're not happy. And it's probably at home. And that's why you're looking for more, something else. Maybe you're not happy with your body, so you're looking to I don't know, change it. I almost feel like there's a little bit of like stepping back and really looking at what you have in front of you and appreciating it, instead of always looking at like what everyone else has and they're making more than you and and just like owning your bank account, owning your home life, owning it, right? I mean, if you're not happy with it, obviously it's up to you to make those changes. Those are your choices to make, but there's something here that tells me that you're constantly you put yourself in a lack mode only because you feel like you don't have enough. Like you're never satisfied with your life. And I feel like the life here feels like there's a stability in a sense, but you're creating instability by like wanting more. Is that like, am I making myself clear here? I feel like a lot of you are just unhappy. You went on 3 vacations, but now you want 4 vacations. Or you know, you want to like I want to rent a villa like everybody else is for the holidays, but I can't because I'm like, you know, and you're like a little bit complaining here. And that's a little problem, I'm going to tell you right now, in the universe. Because the universe doles out what it is that you, like, according to your plan. If you're always looking for more and more and more, which is what the society wants us to do, is like, you need more, and like you have to achieve the top of the limit. The universe is like, yo, no. If you're happy with what you have, we'll give you much more. But if you're constantly unhappy and looking for the next best thing, the next best relationship, the next best this, the then you're creating the path that you're diverting on, right? And I'm not saying to just be passive and just stay and like, oh yeah. It's like being just truthful with yourself. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like really be authentically true with yourself. Where do I want to be? Me. What do I want to do? I need to be here. I need to be there. I'm happy with my husband and my wife or my this. And why am I always looking for something better? For something that I don't even know if it is. It's just a pretend life, right? I'm all about daydreaming and stuff like that, but to do it with the intention to create anew, right? Not to create disarray around you and to do it for a materialistic gain, to do it for a status gain, to do it for a power game, but more to do it for you. Interesting. Okay. Honor your feelings. Honor. I mean, this is why we always looking for more, is because we're not honoring ourselves in our path. We're always looking for something else when it's like, why can't you just love where you are right now? Yeah, but I want is the matrix. I need is a matrix. I have, and I'm happy. And I'm going to like this notion of always getting a bigger house, getting more cars, going to travel all over the world, going to do this, is not where we're at right now in this new energy. It's sitting still, reflecting, and enjoying what we have. And getting rewarded as we do this. I feel like there's life is trying to settle down with you, but you don't have enough. Cool your emotions. Interesting. Honor your feelings and cool your emotions. Maybe some of you are getting really aggressive about it or really upset about it and blowing your top with your partners or your family. Maybe some of you are not having a harder time expressing yourself. This is why when your emotions get all like crazy, it's because you are working from a place of ego and working from a place of control. This needs to be like this, it needs to be like that, and we need to be like as good as them, and we need to be like on top of the world. And it's like, no, you just need to be happy with your family, if you're single, with yourself. Live your purpose, Moonstone. What's my purpose, Sabrina? Like, your purpose is to sit and do nothing, really. Really. Your purpose is not to start 1,000 businesses. It's not to work in the study till you're like have all the masters and PhDs that you can think of and get. It's not your purpose. But if that's you feel like it's your purpose, then that's your purpose. But if you're asking me on a spiritual basis, this is not your purpose. Your purpose is to trust the unknown, love yourself, love your home, love your body, love your heart, love your ego, love your journey, even if you have no freaking idea what it is. Love the family, love the friends, love everyone around you, love the people that trigger you, love the people who judge you, love everyone. Because they're all there and they're there to bring you further onto your path. So the only takeaway here is that you wanting more and more and more is actually creating a blockage on your path. Because the more we want more, the more the universe is like, no. we're going to bring you 10 steps back. I know it sucks to hear that, but it's like, this is your plan. You put yourself in this position right now. Own it. Trust me, very challenging. Anyways, I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. Make them open-ended because they're not just yes and no answers. There's timing answers, there's messages. I love my, it's an ASMR reading. Jingle bells ring. I've had this since I'm like, I don't know, 20 or something. A long time. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. So, I'm sure you've had time to think of these questions. So here's your first answer. Be assertive. Say yes, say no, whatever it is, do it with confidence. And your answer number 2 is unlikely. So, you know, I never know how these readings are going to be. And this one like threw me for a loop a little bit, but I hope you understood the message from this. And, you know, sometimes I do feel like sometimes my readings can trigger, but I think that's why I'm here. So, you can take the message or not, doesn't matter. It's how you feel. Also check your rising, your moon for the messages if this didn't sit well with you. And like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And also I'm bringing out my book, I Am You, You're Me. If you bought this, I thank you so much for it. And I know a lot of you are going to be reading it during the holidays. If you want to buy it as a gift, I appreciate that too for the support. You get, they get stickers and a bookmark, just amazing. And I signed the book as well. But you can also buy it on Amazon, and you can also book a session with me, a gift card. Lots of gift ideas. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got loving compassion. Like, freaking amazing card. 16 is a 7. 2023, 7 is also Christ consciousness, is having faith in yourself. I want to read from the book Beyond Lemeuria because I love their explanation, or her explanation. The card invites you to bring more loving to the situation at hand, whether it is toward yourself or someone connected to the question. It may imply a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. This card is a reminder that you are loved and have infinite access to the gentle yet powerful force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back into your heart, think about those who you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. To me, for me, when I see this card, I feel like we have this tendency to always be so generous of heart for so many people around us, and we forget to be compassionate towards ourselves. We forget that when we stumbled and made that mistake, it's okay. When we forget when we got angry with ourselves, when we got angry with someone else, when we doubted ourselves, when we fell into anxiety, when we lost our footing, when we got rejected, when we rejected, like it's all the emotions. And it's okay to feel these things. It's okay to act out these things. It's okay to express these things. It's not okay to hold things back. It's not okay to pretend you're something else. It's not okay, right? Because you're here to fully express yourself as this loving, compassionate being that you are. And that means being completely honest with yourself. Not hiding away, not hiding or, oh yeah, I'm fine, everything's fine. No. That's like, leave it for the linear world. This is not who you are. And I really love this card for you. So let's like see what's happening with you, Scorpio. Oh, we got Temperance in reverse, which is kind of beautiful. And you're like, why? Because Temperance is about moderation. It's about like balancing your emotions, your compassion, and loving yourself with your mental, with your ego, right? But the challenge is that for you, you are having a hard time being loving towards yourself as much as you're loving towards someone else. Or maybe you're having a hard time being loving to someone else. And being, you know, like, it's finding that balance between everything for yourself. It's finding that love for yourself. And that, to me, a Temperance card is always a mastery card. It's just like in between the Fool and the World. You come to this place at a Temperance right before the Devil, and you're like, oh wow, I have mastered so much. I have to master, now I have to learn to master these emotions and these thoughts and bring them together, right? And you're struggling, or you're resisting it too. Interesting. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Queen of Wands is an Aries energy or fire energy. Reverse, the Queen could be a mother in your life, could be a woman of power, a mentor, could be a man too, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. There's just this energy in your life that both is fire. Temperance is Sagittarius as well. So fire energies that are clashing with your ideals, clashing with how you express your emotions. Maybe there's someone that is trying to be too controlling and you're having a hard time being compassionate towards them. That's I feel like there's like the Queen of Wands in reverse is usually someone really vindictive around you, someone who is unwilling to compromise, someone who's not willing to really listen to your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, like who don't have time for you. You know, a little bit almost like holier than thou, I feel like this person is around you. I don't know. It could be you. Being hard on yourself. You like challenging yourself all the time. Always like pushing yourself to the limit. To be a certain way, to act a certain way, to respond a certain way, to like, you know, to have an answer for everything, to like, you know, that could be it too. There's not only other people. I don't know. Let me look at the challenge that you have. The Ace of Wands, another fire. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands is starting a new chapter, starting a new beginning. Getting into a creative project, starting a new relationship, but you're like, right? You're like, just not happening. Not for now. And I kind of love the loving compassion. It's like you're not, I feel like this is you. You forever being your challenge. You constantly raising the bar for yourself. You're impeding your movement almost, and that's why loving compassion comes in, because you're not being compassionate to yourself. You're putting high expectations on your journey, on the way that you should be a mentor, the way you should be teaching, the way you should be advising, the way you should be loving, the way you should be in this kind of relationship, this friend, like, you know, it's like you don't need to be in any way. And like, wow, this is interesting. And there could be someone in your life too that is like bringing you down as well with this Queen of Wands energy. Like making you feel a little bit worthless, making you feel low in self, like in confidence with yourself. Like you're, I don't know, you're like almost at a standstill in your life because of it. You're not seeing your mastery. You're not seeing the worth that you are. You're not seeing this beautiful being of light, the Queen of Wands energy that you are. And that's why you're stumbling all the time. That's why you have no idea what direction to take. You have sometimes, not every single one of you, but I feel that here. There's like a freaking obstacle in the road for you, a boulder. And the boulder is you. It's not anyone else. It's you, because you're not 100% sure of yourself, and you're not 100% compassionate towards you, because if you're not feeling, because you feel like you need to be on top of everything. You feel like you need to be the best girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever, like mentor, sister, brother, whatever it is. But that's not your job here, to do these roles, to be the best at these roles. Your job is to be the best for yourself. And that's how everything comes to you. Because you are loving yourself at 100%, and you're compassionate to yourself that everything is going to work out the way it needs to work out. And I am free to be angry and to hate and to show my annoyance, and I'm free with my expression. And it doesn't matter what you're thinking about me right now, because I'm going through my own things. The Wheel of Fortune, people. You are, like, wherever you are in your life right now, you're exactly where you need to be. As challenging as it feels to you, as beautiful as it looks to you, whatever it is happening in your life, this is fate, this is destiny, this is karma at play. I don't believe in karma anymore, but certain people might still be expressed, like living in this karmic energy. To me, this is abundance is coming your way. Everything is coming your way, but you're stopping yourself from receiving it because you're hard on yourself, because you're allowing other people to create limitations for you. You're allowing other people to condescend to you. You're allowing other people to take the power away from you. And I feel like you're dimming your own light in a certain way. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, like you're unable to see the next path because you're so up in your mind. You're so, you get enthusiastic about ideas and projects, and then you lose it. You're like, oh, because you allow the mind to get to you, and you allow, I don't know, maybe other energies or yourself again to lose your way again. And it's like, be compassionate towards yourself is like loving the ugly and the beautiful and the weak and the strong and all of it, right? The negative and the positive, all the polarities that are inside you, the good and the evil, all that crapola that's inside you, love it all, because that's who you are. It's almost like loving you for you. You're like in your own way. That's what it is. It's very interesting. You're on your way to greatness, and yet you're like falling backwards all the time because you're in your head all the time that you need to be like this, and I need to take care of this, and I need to do that. And it's like, just let it flow and let it go. Step up and lead. Yes. Lead your way. Not lead a whole bunch of people. A lot of us, like, even me, like, I get into this, it's like, I need to lead, I need to lead, I need to lead. But they're like, the only way you lead is by loving yourself. The only way you lead is by truly being compassionate towards yourself. The only way you lead is by doing nothing. And being, like, leading by example, right? Okay, I don't need to show, I don't need to express stuff. I don't need to, like, give you a step-by-step guide. I need to do how to. You don't need that, because you have it all inside you. We're stepping it up and leading by doing the work ourselves, and that is what you're doing. And you have a Queen of Wands, which could be like, I just had it in my head right now, an ex-wife or an ex like someone, you know, an ex-boyfriend or an ex-wife, whatever, coming in your life and creating some kind of, or it could be a current partner as well, or a sibling or a child or someone in your life. Definitely feel like someone is like holding you back from making this next bold move where you're going to step up and lead. And the universe is like, come on, let's go. Talk less, feel more. Exactamente. Exactly what I was saying. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to like freaking get up on a stage and like, we don't have to do these things. We just need to do the work. We don't have to express it to 1,000 people either. We just need to do the work. Love yourselves, people. Get out of your way. Get back into balance. I get. It's all the same kind of message. Get back into balance. You're out of balance here. The temperance. You're not. You're having a hard time with like your emotions, expressing them, and being completely transparent and honest with yourself about them. Like really, to the Queen of Wands, perhaps in your life, or to yourself. It's really, like I said, I don't know who to I said to someone else in the zodiac. I'm like, you're not alone in this. Because when you lie to yourself, you're lying to your whole spirit's tribe. It's like, when you think of that now, it's like, change it. You can lock yourself in a cave. You can lock yourself in your under your covers and lie to yourself. But you're not lying. You're lying to like souls, spirit guides, and your higher self that you don't see. Right? So we can't lie to ourselves anymore. So feel the feels, people. Like truly feel the feels. Like I said in my intro, feel it all. If it's negative or whatever, because there's no negative and there's no positive. The polarity exists in a linear world. Feel the ugly. Feel like the hate that's inside you, the resentment, the guilt, all of it. Feel it. Love it, right? Release it. Comes up again, do the same thing. You'll see how it like diminishes over time. But if we don't own it and we just let it come in and say, oh no, I'm fine, everything's fine. No, I'm not like that. That's not me. No, it's not like, no. I'm a really good person. I'm really like who are you lying to yourself again? Like seriously. We're all in this. We're all freaking human dealing with our ego here. Like, let's get real. I feel a lot of shitty things. But for me, hiding away and saying, no, I'm such a great person. Come on. We lie. We do all these things. We lie to ourselves. And you know it right away. Like, when you start doing the work, you start to feel it right away. As soon as I do a lie, even a white lie, I feel it in my body. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I know it. I'm almost hear my higher self like, hey, you're a fucking liar. I'm like, I know. And I almost have to like right away go to the person and say, I totally lied to you. Even if it was a silly thing. Like, did you see that episode? Yes. No, you didn't. Tell them you didn't. Okay. That's owning it. For me, your Wheel of Fortune is here saying things are starting to come your way. We're ready to hand over your abundance. We're ready to hand over your next step in your journey. And you're holding back because you're not trusting yourself, or you're allowing someone else to take that power away from you. So you want two answers to a question, two questions. Think of your questions. They're not all yes and no's. They're like open-ended. There could be timing in here. There could be messages. So think of two questions and come in with two answers. All right, that's question number one. And question number two. Interesting. So answer number one, if you haven't figured it out, pause and come back. But answer number one is remain positive. So this is a good thing for whatever it is you're asking. And answer number two is peaceful resolution. both beautiful answers to your question. So, a lot of deep inner work happening here. I'm sending you lots of love and compassion, but you got it all within you. And check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And join my Ko-fi membership platform to support me on a monthly basis. Also, it's the holidays, so if you haven't yet bought, are you looking for a gift? I am you, you are me. If you haven't bought it for yourself, if you have, thank you so much. If you haven't, you can get it on my website, and you get some extra like bookmarks and stickers and a signed copy from me, or you can just get it on Amazon. I appreciate your support. You can book a session with me or a gift card, or what have you. All right? I love you so much, and let's get this done this year and see you in 2024. Check out my 2024 reading as well. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got vulnerability with this beautiful snake, dragon, I would say, and crystals. I love it. Beautiful energy. Vulnerability is one of the hardest things for humans to accept of themselves, because it's seen as very weak. You know, you're vulnerable, you're like always crying, you're always emotional, you're always like... But when you're not vulnerable, most of the time you're putting on a face. You're living in the facade, right? You're like, yeah, everything is great, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm not. Like, truly owning your vulnerability is truly owning yourself. Because let's face it, we are all vulnerable. We're vulnerable to the exterior forces out here. We're vulnerable to our interior, right? Our traumas, our wounds, our triggers. Holding space for yourself is, again, another difficult feat for the human. We hold space for our friends, our family, our clients. We hold space for everybody, our partners, our parents, everyone. Our dog, our pets, you know, we hold space for everybody. And when it comes to ourselves, we're challenged, because holding space for yourself is just loving who you are at this moment. Who are you at this moment? Are you that insecure? You don't know where you're going? You're directionless in your life? That's vulnerability at its best. And it's owning it and saying, yeah, you know, I am directionless at this moment in time, but I'm owning it. And I'm holding space for myself because I don't know where I'm going to go tomorrow. And I'm okay with it. Because I know that I'm living my divine plan. And I know that everything is an unknown to me. And I know that I am going to be provided for and taken care of. Are you able to hold space for yourself in that way? Are you able to admit to your weaknesses, which I know are your strengths, but you know, in this polarized world, let's speak like that. Are you able to admit to your negative traits, which is that anger, that hate, that regret, that blame, that shame? Are you able to own it and say, yes, I blame her. Yes, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm like, you know, it's like, there are a lot of people getting this in the zodiacs, and you're getting it at the most one. Vulnerability is exactly that. So it's owning that emotion. Let's see what's going on. The Knight of Wands is you, Sagittarius. You're showing up. The Knight of Wands is flirty, fun. It's like charming. Maybe this is travel for you. This is like starting a new adventure, buying a new home, starting a new life, but with fervor and fun. So this could be interesting compared to this vulnerability here. The Four of Swords. is this, I want to see what the challenge is too, so I can bring this together. The Three of Wands is destination, is going somewhere, but you're challenged, making a move. The Queen of Wands, Aries, another fire sign, and this is the Three of Wands, Aries as well, and the Four of Swords is Libra. So what is going on here? So there is like there is a feeling of some tension here. Like some of you are raring to go and other ones are feeling the feels, you know, like this is your facade life. The Knight of Wands is like you're the fun one, you're the spontaneous one, you're the one who moves into projects, and you're the one that's exciting, and you bring together people, you help people, you are, you know, holding space for everybody else. You're the outgoing one, you're the one who has the amazing like dinners, the blah blah blah. But a part of you is like freaking tired. A part of you is like, I can't keep up with this facade anymore. I'm like, I need to take 10 steps back. I do want to be the star of the show, and I do want to like lead the project, and I do want to be the best parent and the best girlfriend and the best boyfriend. I want to be the best everything, but I can't. That's what this is telling me right now. And I'm challenged about moving forward as well on this. I'm challenged because I don't think I want to continue this facade anymore. Vulnerability. I'm challenged because the Queen of Wands is like, I own the land. I am, right? I am everything. I am the center of the attention. I am the leader. I am the spotlight. So I feel right now, which is great, kind of the Queen of Wands energy is fine, I love it. But I feel like, let's put her aside for now. Right now, it's really coinciding a lot with also your 2024 predictions, because it's all about healing for you. I feel like you're in this process of, you're tired of playing the game a little bit. You're tired of being the one in control. You're tired of being the leader kind of thing. You're tired of being the one that impulsive, spontaneous, I'm going, I'm traveling, I'm loving, I'm living the world, I'm on, you know, kind of this. And it's beautiful, that energy. And I love that about you. But right now, you're freaking exhausted. And you want to take a break. And you have no idea what the next step is for you. And some of you might know what your next steps are, but there's some parts of you, of your journey, that you're still unsure about. And this is where I love this vulnerability card. It's like, own that. Own that uncertainty. Own that like part of you that is unsure, doesn't know, is struggling with the next step, is struggling with the next level. Like, it's okay, and you deserve a break, and it's time to take the break, is what I'm feeling here. And this Queen of Wands energy could be someone in your life. It could be you, but it could also be someone in your life that you need to look up, you need to reach out to, because that's one thing. You reach out to maybe bring back this reassurance in your life that you are all that. Even because she's like a freaking, if she's an Aries, then she has a lot of problems as well, right? She's carrying a lot of like heavy issues with her, right? She's like loving herself, but she's also hating herself. You know, it's that fiery energy. It's you energy. Like you like burst the flames, but also the burning of the ashes of the like the stick or whatever it is, right? It's like very extremist, and it's to me it's like maybe you need to reach out to a mother a maternal figure in your life, a mentor, a grandmother, someone that like will allow you to be vulnerable, will allow you to express yourself to the fullest. Because that's all you need, really. You don't need to be hiding behind this facade of being this amazing leader, this amazing, this, you know, star of the show, this, you don't need that right now. You need to be nurtured in a fun way. This is like a fun energy to me, very like open, someone who's going to support you but also uplift you and bring you back to that confident self. And this is like just, it's more than owning it, it's actually accepting it. I'm in liking. I'm in liking of it. Wow. Release control. Which explains yes, this explains a lot. Really, the control will not allow you to be vulnerable. Control your ego. No, I'm fine. Everything is great. Life is just amazing. I'm following my divine whatever. I'm like, it's like stop lying to yourself. Start being true to yourself, to your heart, your soul. Your soul is saying, I need to take a freaking break, Sagittarius. Can we take a step back? This is the winter solstice or summer solstice. This could be your holidays, either end of the hemispheres. Whatever it is, take this time off. Open up to change. That I feel like this is like a massive change for you, and it's kind of beautiful. For the first time, you have no direction. For the first time, you're not sure if you need to get into this new relationship, or you need to move into this house, or you have to do like this next step. You have to start this new career, start this new, like, it's like, for the first time, I feel like you're a bit like lost. In a good way, though. Like, okay, I'm giving myself up to all the emotions that are flooding in. And I'm going to love every single emotion, however icky they feel. Or however like sad or however depressing they feel. Because they're just energies in motion. And I know they're going to just flow outside of me. Because I'm not going to attach to them. Citron, bring in the light. Bring in the light is like information, right? Bring in the light is your truth. It's your radiance. It's your strength. It's you knowing or learning who you are. And learning that you are this. That if you are not vulnerable, then you're not doing the work. It's like vulnerability is opening your heart to yourself, to others. Being completely transparent. Saying, I am not feeling good. How are you feeling, Saggy? I'm not feeling great. But it's not, oh, I feel bad for myself. No, it's just owning it. This is like the theme of this week. Owning your freaking emotions. This could be also a Queen of Wands, like someone who's single here, dating a younger man with the Knight of Wands. It could be that. Or the other way around. Or a younger, whatever. There's like a younger, older ratio here kind of feeling. But to me, it feels more like releasing control, getting back to yourself, resting, like stop worrying about everything else and really reconnecting with yourself. Deep, deep, deep. All right, I'm going to give you angel answers. So since some of you still is your birthday, we'll do 3 answers to 3 questions. I'm totally loving my ring here. I think it's just so beautiful. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, pause the video if you haven't thought of your questions, but because answer number 1 is coming here. Number 1 is wait. Take the time, assess the situation, move forward. Answer number 2, communicate clearly. Yes. Not I'm fine, I am feeling this way. I love this. Communicate clear. I don't know what it is you asked though. So, and answer number 3, reconsider. Hope these were good for you, and I hope this was clear. And if not, you can check your rising and your moon for other messages, because that's the beauty of astrology. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. Also, join my Ko-fi membership platform to support me on a monthly basis. Also, it's the holidays. And I Am You, You Are Me is the book that I wrote this year about a twin flame journey. If you buy it on my online, I give you a stickers with a bookmark, which is kind of beautiful. And I sign the book. But if you buy it on Amazon, you don't get these things, but you still get it with Prime. It's free shipping, right? All right. You can book a session with me. You also can give gift cards. WeLoveDivine.com. I love you so much, Saji. And I really I love this reading. So it's like, it's where we're all stepping into, we're moving into a massive year of change, of like freedom, kind of power, and working on ourselves and loving ourselves is the step to get there. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got Beyond the Mind. So like I said in Facebook and Instagram, I was surprised to get this for you because, why? Because I feel like you are controlled by your mind, right? You work at a mind level more than you so from a heart, like not in a bad way though, in like at a soul level, like you trust your mind. So I was like kind of happy to see this actually, because this is you stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? You not being logical and practical about life, and you really going into your heart and listening to your gut and trusting your instincts. So I wanted to read a little few lines from this book about this card. I found it was interesting for you. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Contemplate what the situation at hand would feel like if you released all fears and worries. Are these concerns even yours? Big question there. Because like a lot of the times we carry these thoughts that are not even ours, first of all, they come from the collective, but also they're like assumptions. Oh, he's probably feeling this way. She is going to say this to me. Like, and then we just create all these like scenarios in our heads. So this is going beyond that and going to really the heart, which we all have. We all know. We all know what we need to do. That's the beauty of this. We all know what we need to do. We just don't listen. We're here for that. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ace of Cups is a new chapter in love, abundance, like a flow of money coming your way. This could be a baby coming your way if you're looking to get pregnant, which is beautiful. This always speaks of love to me, like or money, like it's or a flow of creativity. So let's just look a little bit further to better understand this. Maybe some of you have entered a new relationship or thinking of entering one. Feels really good. Three of Cups. Socializing, networking. Maybe you've entered a family with 3 children, or there's one child and the 3 of you, there's that kind of feeling. Or this is, if it was in reverse, this could be like someone's cheating on you, but it's not. Or maybe you into different swinging, but I don't think that's what this is. This feels to me very family, very fun. Maybe you're moving into a new relationship and they have a lot of friends, and it's you like meeting new people, which could be also a little bit nerve-wracking for earth signs who like to just stay home. So, oh, the 10 of Cups is your challenge, which makes sense what I just said. The 10 of Cups is happiness, staying at home, family, like happiness. It's fulfillment, it's abundance, it's everything, but it's in reverse. So all these cups, which is a Pisces energy, this is a Cancer energy, this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So it's all like water energy here, being your challenge and also being your next steps. I almost want to ask you, why are you resisting love from coming in? Why are you resisting happiness and abundance? What are you holding back from? What are you hiding from? Are you thinking too much? That's what this whole thing is. You're like stuck in the past. You're like, oh well, I had this relationship with this guy, so it's not gonna work. Like maybe that you're bringing up what you did before in the past, how you worked in the past, and you're bringing it into this present moment. So it's like, stop living in the past is what this is saying, right? Look beyond the mind. The mind wants to keep you in your old version of you, wants to keep you in that relationship that was amazing, wants to keep you in that old. And their heart is like, let's like not even live there at all, please. Let's just move into this. The present moment is granting you abundance and love and happiness and freedom and all of this, and you're like, no. But is it gonna be just as good as the other? Comparing. Interesting. Wow, people, the 10 of Cups is your future card, and it's your challenge card. So and it's again another Pisces card. So to me, it's like very clear as day is that you're resisting the change. You're resisting any, like, there's a new relationship, a new job position, something new wants to come in. New money, a promotion, a raise, a change, something like a new flow of creativity is trying to come into your life, and you're like, no, this is how I do things. And you like, I can't change the way I study, I can't change the way I do this, I can't. And the universe is like, yes, you can, Capricorn, and we need you to step outside of your comfort zone right now, because it's not working anymore for you. Stop comparing your life, your relationships, your jobs, your children, your partners, your whatever, to the past. Finished. Right now, we are offering a new path. Why are you holding back? Why do you believe that it's not going to work out? Because you're making assumptions. We're bringing you in new partnership, alliances, friends, partners in crime. I just feel like you're being offered an amazing, and it's yours. It's yours if you want it, with the 10 of Cups. It's all here. The only reason that you're not fulfilled and rewarded and prosperous and happy is because you are resisting it. You are in your mind. You are playing with yourself. You're challenging yourself. You are putting yourself down. You're resisting happiness. You're like, no, it's not true. Yes, it is. Because you're allowing your mind to take over and say, you're not good enough. You were you made so much money in your last job. Remember your last relationship? It was amazing. He treated you this way. This one's not going to treat you this way. This is going to happen. It's like blah, blah, blah. It's all the blah, blah. It's a story. And you're believing the stories that you're creating in your mind. Instead of just freaking allowing all this like flow to come in. Some of you have been given a new path in a relationship, and yet you want to hang on to an old one. Some of you have been given a path in a new job, in a new like field, or in a new something, and you're holding on. Well, that was better, but you don't have no idea if it was better or not, because you don't even know what's coming. You don't even know how to you don't even know what it is, and you can't know what's not here, right? It's like you can't know the unknown, but that's the whole beauty of this journey. So I'm telling you right now, Capricorn, whatever it is that you're comparing enough, and whatever it is that you're resisting enough, because you are being handed the keys to the kingdom with all these cards, all of them. Trust all will be well, 1000%. You know, when I see this, it's because I know that you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, you've been disappointed, you've been lied to, you've been cheated on, you've been whatever, right? You've experienced them all. There's trauma here, there's something here that has like brought you to this place where you don't trust yourself, that you want to hang on to something that already was, or you're afraid for the next step. But it's as clear as day. I see these cards, and I want to it's as clear as day that you are being offered the world, all of it. Love, creativity, like a new job, a new perspective on life, friends, new like partners, like family, like whatever it is that's happening in your life, the path is opened. Now, are you going to take it, or are you going to resist it? Trust all will be well. Go for it. I mean, it's all working out. It's like step onto that path right now. Stop the mind from working its way into your life, because things are just, this is it for you. Soothe your soul. Celestite. Celestite is like it's like for the crown chakra. It's your connection to source. It's like open yourself up to the unknown, to the divine that is you. Wow, this is a powerful reading for you, Capricorn. Like, if you saw your 2024 reading, you already know that like wow is coming for you in 2024. You're also, 2024 is your year. And here I gotta say that it's time to take advantage. I feel the universe has just opened up a whole bunch of portals for you, and it's for you to grab onto them. And the more time you waste holding on to that old, is the more time you lose getting onto that path. This is like deep. I love it. Okay, Capricorn, I love your readings. They get better and better every year. Like, it's just deeper and deeper. So I'm going to give you answers to the angel answers cards, the answers to 3 questions, since it's your birthday. Happy birthday for anyone that's it's like celebrating at the end of this week, right? Yeah. So 3 answers, please. Okay, I'm going for it. This one, yes. Yes. No. Yes. I'll give you 3 different kinds of answers. So like I said, I don't know if I said it, but some are divine timing, some are yes and no's. If you are ready, I am ready. First answer is meditation brings answers. So again, this is like, if you don't meditate, it's fine. This is you just getting clear, quiet, asking a question, listening to the first answer that comes. Trust. Answer number 2, choose a new direction. This could also mean, like let's say you ask for a job. Should I get a new job? Choose a new direction. It could just be within your job, find something else. You know, like think expansively with these questions. If should I go into this relationship? Maybe choose a new direction. Doesn't need to. It means you have to leave it. Think about, like, be expansive about this. And number 3 is take action. I feel like they all work together. All right. If you ask one question, these were good for all of them. All right. So check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And also join my Ko-fi platform for membership, monthly membership. It's a way to support me. And I also have my I Am You, You Are Me. If you bought the book, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But also, if you want to gift this is a great gift to give. It's not an expensive gift either. I believe it's like $22 on Canadian. I think it's $16.95 American. And the bookmarks, if you buy it on my website, I give you a bookmark and stickers, and I sign the copy. So again, I thank you always for your support. You can always book a session with me or gift cards or what have you. I love you so much, Capricorn. This is a really beautiful reading. Stop standing in your way and go for it. And trust. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got Earth, nurture, nature. So Mother Earth has always been, and not always actually, only until recently, let's say for the past year or two, whatever, I see Mother Earth as my mirror. And when I'm sad, right? Like when I see tsunamis happen in the world and floodings and tornadoes, I always equate that with the land that it's in. Why is there a hurricane there? Well, because it's the weather system, Sabrina. Okay, if that's what you want to believe. Is it because there's a lot of emotion in that state? Or a lot of like, why was that tsunami? Because maybe there's something that needs to come up in the world and it needs to like express itself. We are Mother Nature. And the faster we get to understand that, the easier it is to take care of her. Because the only way we take care of Mother Nature is not by like all this like blah blah here, like less plastic bottles, more plastic bottles, less plastic straws. It's all consumerism. But the only way we take care of Mother is by taking care of ourselves. The more you love your body, your body is Mother Nature. Plain and simple. Why is it so easy for people to go and hug a tree and to kiss the grass and to love the water and then to turn around and it's like, oh, look. When you go ick to you, Mother Nature says, oh no. The flower dies. Like the grass goes brown. You don't realize it. You think, oh no, it's like this. It's because of whatever. It's dry outside, whatever. But it's you. We're responsible for Mother Nature. So here it's saying to nurture nature. To me, it's nurture yourself. You're the mirror. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you focusing more on nature than you? Aquarians have that capacity, are very open-minded in that sense that they do have a connection with nature, but at the same time, are you taking care of you? Are you hydrating? Are you resting? Are you allowing those thoughts to simmer in your mind? Are you overthinking? Are you there's so much to bring up with this, which I will see in the cards. Queen of Swords, Libra, you energy. Queen of Swords, love her. You know that I love her. She sits on her throne. She doesn't care about anyone or what they think. The Queen of Swords is an energy of, she's like, look, her sword is standing upright. She's speaking the truth. She's speaking the truth. She has no filter. Is it time for you to speak your truth? How are your words coming out? Are they coming out as holier than thou? Are they coming out as condescending? Are they coming out as I'm better than you? Are they coming out as loving? Like, it's like paying attention to your words, because your words affect nature as well, and yourself as well. Your words, how we express ourselves. And I got to tell you this, because I've been told in the past, or even by a client of mine, they're like, you swear too much on YouTube. And I'm like, I said, that's fine. Like, that's okay that you can say. I didn't get offended or anything. I don't care, right? To me, it's not. I'm not being aggressive in my swearing. It's just coming out, and that's how I speak. It's what the intention of those words are. If it's like "F you, you idiot," it's like obviously the intention is not. But I'm like, whatever, right? And I'm not explaining myself. I'm just saying for you as well. I feel like it's like, what is the intention behind your words? Are you like spreading the word of God and like really shaming other people and criticizing other people and hating yourself? That's like a vibrational mismatch. That's like, I spoke about this in Gemini. So let's just look to see what this is. This is you speaking your truth. This is you standing in your power. It's like being authentically you, Aquarius, but in not a bitchy way, right? In a like comforting and meaningful way, an inspirational way. And the Queen of Swords, she could be like, to me, like a badass bitch kind of thing, but she's also very sure of herself and confident of her next moves. And she's fair because she's a Libra, so she's balanced. The Four of Pentacles is stability, holding on to your money, savings, being frugal, perhaps. Let's see what this means for you. Aquarians tend to be like that, are not. It's an interesting, I know a lot of Aquarians, and they could be very generous, but they could also be very frugal. Like, they hold on to their money, and when they're generous, it's usually to themselves, which is fine. Like, it's like no judgment there. And I feel like that is what this is like. Let's just see. Like, they'll spend on their travels, right? They'll spend on their wardrobe, on themselves, but to be like overly spending on someone else, they see it more as impractical. Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse, I always like see this as cheating. But in this sense, I don't know if that is, maybe you're cheating yourself from like being completely honest with yourself. Maybe you holding on to your money is cheating yourself from living your life. I don't know. Let's see. This is a really interesting reading, actually. Three of Wands is traveling, moving out, making a big move in your life, a big choice in your life that sees you like crossing the ocean, kind of thing, moving to another city, doing a big travel, a solo trip on your own, or like, okay, this is interesting. Going to see nature. I mean, it's like, I could be super practical about this, and I am right now. It's like you getting really honest with yourself about how you spend your money, and maybe actually saving that money of yours. And like, this Three of Cups is socializing as well, right? So maybe stop going out so much, stop spending money on drinks and partying and restaurants and all the social bunny stuff, and get really serious, the Queen of Wands, because it's time for you to make a big move in your life. And is it like I said, Three of Wands is a travel? Is it to propose to someone to get married? Could be. Is it to get into a committed relationship? Yes, it could be moving into a new apartment with somebody or moving alone into a house. It's like a big, massive milestone change for you. Like change your job completely, change your field, go back to school. Like it's like something like massive. Like changing direction a little bit. Or what does it have to do with nurturing yourself, right? I mean, if you're making these big changes, then you have to like take care of yourself emotionally, mentally, all of it, soulfully, in a sense that I feel like there's a big change coming for you. I guess when I look at this is it. Like as Mother Nature shifts, we're seeing her she's gonna shift big time. We're seeing a big shift coming for you. I mean, Age of Aquarius, you're like, you're in line with Mother Earth. There's something like that's been happening in the works, and the Queen of Swords is coming in and saying, come on, okay, we need you to sit on that throne firmly and get ready for this next move. Hold on tight to like maybe stop overspending on yourself, maybe stop partying, like I said, stop going out, stop doing all the things, and it's okay to do that. Take a few steps back because you're ready for a move. Get ready for it. It's coming. And it's gonna like show up in your face, kind of thing. It's gonna be like, oh, and you're gonna be like, oh my God. And your instinct is gonna say, yes. That's what I see. That's what I see. Right? And it's like, think it through. No, man. Maybe you could think it through, right? This is New Moon in Gemini. But like, we're like past thinking so much. Thinking, Queen of Swords is a thinker as well. But think it through to like a minimum. Don't overthink it. Like it comes your way. Like a lot of us know when it's that detour that comes on your path. A lot of us feel it, right? They're like, are you ready to jump, Aquarius, into this new relationship? So you're going to be like, oh, you have to think about it, right? And personally, the Queen of Swords, think about it for a little bit, but she'll really trust her instinct. Because ultimately she just is truth. She just like follows herself throughout her life. She trusts it, and that even if she says yes and it's a no, she still trusts herself to go through the whole like learning of it, of the lesson. Shine, baby, shine. That's right, shine. I mean, look, you could be traveling to the mountains. Patagonia, for some reason, is coming to my head. I don't know why, it just did. Or Tuscany, perhaps, with the sunflowers. Who knows? You could be traveling to wherever you want it. Tibet, whatever, anywhere. There's a feeling here of travel for sure. I feel like there's a move into a home or into something completely very life-changing for you. Smoky quartz is let it go. I'm like thinking about let it go. Like stop thinking. Let it go. It's like the working against each other here, and I'm gonna stick to that because I really feel Aquarius, you know better than me. We've been going through these weeks with you, and it's been very challenging for you. You've been faced with a lot of decisions, a lot of obstacles happening in your life, a lot of trying to figure out where to go, like the direction in your life. And here it's like, well, the universe has decided for you. Kind of. It almost feels like we know that you are you know, you are a fixed sign, like a Taurus, like a Leo, like a Scorpio. Fixed signs in the zodiac are very, you're the most grounded of all the air signs, right? You have a plan in your mind already. You are able to see tomorrow, kind of thing, in your mind. And you're okay with that, and you're happy with that. And here, the tomorrow is here saying that tomorrow, when I, God, or universe, or the energy, gives you this new path, I don't want you to think too much. I want you to act like Mother Nature would. I want you to say, okay, the world is sad right now, so I need to reign. Okay, I'll reign. You know, like Mother Nature trusts the human. And sometimes, like, you know, in the way we need to trust her, we trust her. It's here you trusting this path that will come to you, and you're going to know what that is, that means for you. And I feel like it's like a milestone, like it really is something life-changing for you, that you've been waiting for the longest time, and it's your time to shine. So let it go. Let whatever hang-ups you have, when that path appears for you, Aquarius is what I'm trying to say here, let go of the past. Let go of like, but why is it like, you know, maybe, no. Recognize it. You're gonna know, because I'm telling you, you're gonna know. You're like, oh my God, this is it. I'm freaking jumping, right? Or I'm listening to me, what it's saying. You know what? This is so cool. I mean, go out in Mother Nature and ask her for the answer. How do I do that? Ask the flower if you're in a southern hemisphere, or ask the snow. It's so interesting to see the signs in Mother Nature. It's right there in front of us. Or like I say, open a book and ask a question. The answer is there. So many things to do. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading here. I think it's phenomenal at 2:28, but it won't show like that in yours because I have lots of bloopers in here. So, 2 questions to two answers to 2 questions. Please think of your questions as I shuffle the cards. Right? I know, I see you. I know you want to come out. Okay. And then, no, yes. So we got 2 answers here. If you haven't thought about them, pause. I'm coming with the answer. Answer number 1 is a big fat no. It's not the right time, or whatever it means for you. And answer number 2 is reconsider. So I hope this clarified. I hope this it's thrilling to you, because this is exciting for me, for you. This is like, wow, the next step is coming, and it's like coming fast too. All right, so check your rising and your moon for other message. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. Also join my Ko-fi membership platform, where you can support me on a monthly basis. And if you like, it's the holidays. If you haven't read my book yet, put it on your bucket list, on your gift list, or I sell it on Amazon, or I sell it on my website, where you get my stickers and a bookmark as well. And thank you for supporting me. And I also, you can book your online sessions. It's still open for December into the new year. Have a great week. Happy holidays. I'll see you next week. All right, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got reclaim your energy. Who are you giving your power away to is what I would like to know. I want to read from the book, because I like what she has to say. This card encourages you to be aware of where your energy is going. If you are not at your optimal energy level, it invites you to consider the core of why this may be. You have the power to own your energy and choose where you direct it. Look at situations that trigger drama and anxiety to reduce energy loss. Detach from environments or people that are not healthy for you. It is up to you to make the shift. Victim mentality is no help, so realize that you have the power to transform your life and choose healing and self-empowerment. It's time to kickstart the upward spiral to abundant energy and soul presence. I mean, reclaiming your energy is like that. It's like, who are you giving your power away? Are you like allowing others to fucking suck the energy right out of you, right? Are you allowing people to vampire you? Like, it's very, we don't realize when we're in situations, we don't realize what is going on. We just like give ourselves to people, spill our emotions, don't spill our emotions, whatever it is that you're doing or not doing, but you don't realize how much energy is being taken or how much energy you're taking in. So this is like a good time for December, is a good time to re-energize yourselves. So let's see what's going on with you. 9 of Swords. We start off this great. We've been so good thus far. 9 of Swords is anxiety, stress. Again, you are carrying some heavy energies. Are they your own energies? Are they the energies of other people in the world, of the news events that are happening in the world? Is it energy from your family, your friends, your partners? You know, that's that kind of feeling here. Could be yours. It could be you feeling bad about yourself, you feeling down, you feeling like you're not at your optimum best, that abundance is not where you need to be. Like, you know, like all these like thoughts and the emotions are coming up for you. 9 of Swords, and you're not sleeping at night, you're insomniac, you know, but that could be also from all the solar energy that's coming in. But there's this feeling here of heaviness. So let's see. Ace of Cups, which is kind of beautiful. Ace of Cups is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Gemini energy. This is like you. New love, new chapter beginning. You're feeling like the weight is like lifting off your shoulders. I mean, this is a past energy too, and this is present. So there's something new that's coming in and you feel it. But perhaps you're like still holding on to this and attaching. I want to see your challenges so I can help you. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. When the Knight of Pentacles is in a challenge position, the Knight of Pentacles, this is like slow and steady wins the race. You know, it's very like a mild energy, but it seemed to me is that a part of you, like there's a new relationship coming in, but you're resisting it. You're bored, you're annoyed, you're like, you're uncertain. You're not trusting like, it's almost like you're not trusting that which the divine is offering you. It's offering you a new creative boost, a new project, a new baby. Like it could be like an actual baby, or like a new job, a new like relationship, a new lease, a new way of looking at life and spirituality. There's just a lot, like new money coming in, abundance overfloweth, right? The cup overfloweth. That's this kind of feeling here. You're like really stepping into something beautiful, but because that you've dealt with so much heavy energy, so much, you know, this could be addictions or emotional resistance or anxiety, stress. Like I said, a lot of guilt here, some old trauma, like something's coming up here for you. And the Knight of Pentacles is like you challenging almost this new thing, this new opportunity coming up, which I find very interesting. Wow, but this is great. The Seven of Wands is you having faith. That's what this card means, is having faith in that which is coming towards you. It's like, this is like a little part of you, of your past here. Your past relationship, your past, maybe like a problem you had with money, maybe something that, a trigger, like an addiction, like something you stressed out about, something that you fell in a hole, like something really like challenging happened to you in your past, and you're holding on to it, and you're unable to move into the next, which I find interesting. You're resisting it, you're scared. This is just all fear. And that's why reclaiming your energy is what's important right now. It's you not living in this victim mentality, and it's not even victim, it's almost like you not living in that past energy. You like trying to finding your way out of it and saying, this is an old version of me that doesn't exist anymore, but I'm holding on to her or him because it's just more comfortable. Because a lot of people find comfort in the darkness, right? A lot of people find comfort. I mean, I know I've done that. You feel comfort in the sadness. It's just easier because you can drink it away, you can pill it away, you can smoke it away. You know, you can do a lot of things with that, right? So, or you can cry it away, or whatever it is. And there's just this feeling of you wanting to hold on to that wound instead of healing it. Because this new relationship coming in, this new friend, this mentor, this new chapter that's trying to open up in your life is asking you, is supporting you and encouraging you to heal. Is helping you through this, and yet you're rejecting it. And the Seven of Wands is like, you know, you're here with the tiger, and she's looking. She goes, have faith. Have faith that the universe, divine, God, however you want to see it, you, your future you, is opening this path for you. And it's time to like unclench yourself from that old you and to reclaim your energy again, because you're giving your energy away, you're giving your power away to this old you, this old situation, this ex, this relationship, this how you were like were a business person, how, you know, like who cares, it's over. And like you can learn from it, you can whatever from it, but it doesn't matter because you're in a new version of you. So this new version of you is not going to function in that old version of you. So even if you take tidbits from it, it won't match at a frequency level. It's not going to match. So reclaiming your energy is like getting back on this bandwagon, because I'm here, I'm the universe, and I'm giving you this brand new path. Are you ready? Because we're ready for you, Pisces. And we have everything lined up for you to succeed. But you need to let go of this and stop fearing it. Stop holding on to it because it's comfortable. Oh, dude, I didn't even know. I don't ever see these cards. Oh my God. Leave the past behind. Amazing. I love it. Last quarter moon in Capricorn, right? The Capricorns hold on to the past too. I find it's like almost similar to a Capricorn reading here, but this is a little bit more deep. Oh my God. Go deeper. Oh, I love it when things just synchronize, yeah, with how I'm saying things. Yeah. I can't even express to you what is being offered to you here. This Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, what was that? Did you see that? That was totally a freaking fairy, people. Oh my God. Anyways, he just like totally went from here to there. Because I have a fairy plant over here. Anyways, like freaking out. That is a beautiful sign for you, like Pisces. That was like the fairies coming out and saying, hey Pisces, what are you doing? Freaking accept this new relationship, this new path that we're opening up for you. Accept this. The abundance will begin to flow for you again. Like, you're needing to let it go and let everything else like work itself out over there. But don't you want to start a new life, a new world? I do. I mean, you all know that I was. So I just take a big, like, tiger's eye. Overcome your fears, people. Oh my God, this is working out amazing. Yes, overcome your fears. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Fears are all made up in your mind. Fear does not belong in your soul. Your soul doesn't even know what fear is. That's why it's just like a yes, no. That's why when you ask I always say to people, when you ask your soul an answer, you don't get the explanation of a lifetime. You get yes, no, or nothing, because they're indifferent. Your ego will say, no, you can't. You failed at that relationship. You failed at that business. You failed. You're a loser. You're an idiot. You're stupid. Why? I mean, you're like a sex maniac. You're this. You're that. Shut up is what you say to that ego. I'm reclaiming my freaking energy. I'm reclaiming my power back. Thank you very much. I am not that person anymore. I am this person. And thank you, God, universe, creator, source, however you want to see it. Thank you for opening this new freaking project for me, this new path for me, this new beginning. I'm ready. I'm ready, and I have faith in myself. I'm ready to come and go. I'm ready to go. Right? I love it. Anyways, this is great. I'm so excited. Okay. Check your freaking 2024 reading. It's amazing for you, Pisces. Okay, so these are angel answers. So two questions. Think of two questions, and I'm going to give you two answers. Okay, we got two answers for you. If you haven't thought of your questions, pause. I'm coming with the answers. Answer number one is a big yes. Amazing. You're the first yes of the 12 signs, by the way. It's a good sign. The answer number two, listen to your intuition. What does that mean? What is your intuition? Yes, no. That's what it is. If your intuition is saying, you're an idiot, you're stupid, well, how can you think that? You know it's your ego and it's not your intuition. Your intuition is yes, no, and nothing. All right. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Also, you can join my Ko-fi membership platform where you can support me on a monthly basis. And if you haven't read my book yet, I Am You, You Are Me is a perfect gift list. It's about a twin flame journey, and if you buy it online or with me, I include this bookmark and these stickers, and I can sign it as well, personalize it. Otherwise, it's available on Amazon. And there's gift cards on my website, and book sessions with me, etc., etc. I love you so much, Pisces, and I will see you next week. It's really beautiful. It's time to step on this path. I love you. Bye.